Hello, hello. Welcome on in today, everybody. We're trying something new, so we'll see how well this works today. My apologies for being late. Readjust some things here. Nuggies, it's nice to see you. What is that? A little dancing fairy, very cute. Yeah, no, today we are trying Restream. Twitch is already not liking it. Well, we'll see. Also, I just realized I had another headphone in my ear. But yeah, no, because Twitch has changed all of their TOS for streamers to like non-exclusive restreaming things, we're trying streaming on multiple platforms tonight, so we'll see how this goes. I've never tried streaming on anywhere else. I apologize if it's a little bumpy. It has taken me about an hour to set this up, a lot longer than I thought. My apologies. But Nuggies, I hope you're doing well. Happy almost Halloween. Hopefully you're having a good grand old time. I have no clue. One second. One second. I just realized I've done something wrong. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. I know how to stream. Okay. But we're gonna hop into VC with everybody and see how they're all doing. Dark Pinks, Quinn, and Sweets are all hanging out.
I'm building with blocks in Minecraft.
Gonna wear a maid out for a Halloween with the boys. I'll also be wearing it though. That sounds like a lot of fun. Me and my sister are planning on hanging out in my driveway with a bowl of candy and probably some beer. Handing out candy to kids. But, you know, different Halloweens. I was gonna order a costume, but all of my costume ideas, stuff has gotten so expensive, and I have other things I want to buy this year. Specifically, like I need an outfit for I'm going to a wedding for a friend in November, and like not only do you need an outfit but a wedding gift, and there's another birthday that I want. Like, it was the amount of money I was going to spend on a Halloween costume I want to use elsewhere, so I am not dressing up. I do have like a PJ skeleton shirt maybe I'll wear, but we're not dressing up this year. I have so many other things going on. It's fine. Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Katie.
It's
Welcome.
Katie.
Oh, hey, yo.
Hey.
We're definitely being family
Everybody
friendly.
rescind everything you just said.
I'm glad I hopped in and then muted real quick for a minute because I was chatting.
It wasn't me this time, I swear.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, it was not her.
Sure.
Yeah, look, even Dark's defending me.
It was dark.
Okay.
He's very proud. He's claiming it.
I mean, if you want to
I'm a
recap
degenerate.
without anybody saying anything, just press T in game.
It's all good. Well, I'm not in
Yeah, I
yet,
trust
so I'm
you.
not even gonna see it.
Oh.
But I can always go and look at the chat logs on the Discord.
Yeah, it's not that
Oh,
crazy.
hey. The test worked, Mad. What do you think of this area so far, Gary? It's really uniform, but
Uniform?
I think it's kind of cool.
What kind of uniform?
That's 5, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I would need 30 to do these, but I like the green. The green's okay.
I'm physically like dumbfounded on what to do.
We'll do another one too. Bop. Is that too tall?
Katie, do you need help?
Me?
Yes.
With what?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, I think I'm doing fine.
Sweets, can I help you mine?
Yeah, actually. Actually,
I'm
now that I
just-
thought about it, yes, you can actually help me.
I've done a thing and I'm
Actually.
not 100% sure it's working, but it's
Actually,
Yeah, I had
Actually.
to use the brain power for a second.
actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gari's on too!
Real quick.
I don't know. It's because I don't like. I know I need to. I have stuff I need to do, but it's like, do I really want to do them? Not really. So I'd rather have something else to do.
That's perfect because I do have jobs.
I do have job.
See.
I
We're
have
just
just
doing
like
moss
wandering
here.
around to do.
Sorry, I'm choking.
Well, it's because there's two things I could do that I don't want to do because they're absolutely too much work that I'm not gonna do right now.
That's
Too much
fine.
work
Come on
sounds
over. I'll
like
give
a
you
lot of
something to do.
work.
Well, it's just fixing an entire farm because I placed it in the incorrect area, and then yeah, because so I needed it to be completely in the cold ocean. A giant portion of it is in the taiga biome.
Oh, don't you just love when you're building things and then you realize you build them in the completely wrong spot?
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, it's great. It's the worst.
What hallway again?
Thanks, Nuggies.
I have a holly. I don't know.
Oh no, I've ruined all
Are you
the...
trying to just make it to your place?
Yeah, what's my place?
Right, literally next door to Dark Abyss's area, and if he just like flew a little bit, like, what is it, to the west, he would immediately run into your place. Like, you can almost see it from the corner of your wall.
I'm in the nether.
Oh, well, I guess you're screwed.
No way.
I'm in the nether halls. The
Hold
halls.
on, I'll come. I'll figure it out.
The halls.
Oh, that was not bad. I did some really good flying there.
Nice.
There we go.
Oh, how are we
do I have
thinking
more
about
oak?
this?
I have more oak.
Oh my
more oak.
gosh.
I have a lot more oak.
Looks so gross.
I am.
Ah!
What is this?
My work is paying off.
Totally
guys.
did not fall into the water. It's fine.
I am jungle.
Actually, really cool.
3.
Jungle 3.
Yeah, everybody remember that because I won't.
Type in
Okay,
chat.
Jungle 15. All right.
Got it.
Sounds good. Keep going. Just soar past it. You know you're
It's in-
there
it's
when
in
you
Spruce
see
5.
amethyst.
Oh, see, it's a pretty like
Amethyst is my-
geode, isn't it?
Yeah, Holly does a lot of cool stuff, and she did that.
You know what I didn't do? I didn't send out any live notifications.
10 points.
I've only been doing this for, I don't know, a couple of years now.
Oh,
Nah.
sheesh.
Wait, did
crazy.
sweets always have berries? I'm confused.
Berries.
There's berries at your base.
Oh, dark holy planet berries.
Yeah. Yeah, go down the mountain.
Berries totally got planted at your base.
No,
No,
I
I'm
know
literally
where-
eating them.
Yes, because they're like in the. I know where you are. Yeah, you're over here. Hi, Dark Abyss.
Hi.
Okay,
Yeah, this looks really good.
this way. It's down. Where I just put some pumpkins. Woo. That was nice. Solid.
Okay.
Solid.
So, after extensive research.
Okay, so hold on one
He
sec. I
just-
gotta explain this.
No.
Dark, these 2 mountains are too low. They need to go up to almost the ceiling behind us. Like this bad boy and this bad boy. All the way to like
The bad boys.
right here where it
Bad boy,
opens.
Bad boy.
So just digging.
Wait, so
Just-
up
just
there,
digging.
Like
Yeah,
where,
so
where-
like
where?
we're digging all the way to like the top right here with these 2. Like expanding it and this back area too where
So you want them gone?
yeah, and this too. Like all
Darn.
the way to where this starts and just up.
Boop.
So,
So
Quinn,
just yeah, carving it out.
the only line I've been able to find that Squilliam says is, "I hear you're playing the cash register now," and it doesn't actually say his name.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, you actually found the clip of
Mandela
it?
effect.
I found a clip of it. Yeah.
That's why Pinks has
Well,
been
screw
quiet
that.
in AFK.
No, you're fine.
Well,
He
Pink-
does
yeah, Pinks
call him
isn't streaming.
Squiddy in other contexts. And yes, I'm not streaming, but
Oh.
I know you guys are all playing here, so it's like, no, I'm just gonna intentionally ignore all y'all and not play Minecraft today. I feel like that's just rude. But because I'm not streaming, I have freedom to go off and play with my wife if she wants to play or what have you.
Oh, Katie, we had
Nah.
a thing too.
Ding chilling?
What?
Being chilling.
We were talking about it, and
Okay.
like maybe here and there switching from the normal vanilla to play like Origins
Yeah.
or Minecraft Monday.
I'd be up for that. Although, within the next month, after November, Wayward Wilds is no longer going to be live.
We need to give it a day. We need to go on for one Minecraft
day
Monday and
of
say
mourning.
goodbye.
Yeah, we need to go on for a stream and reminisce and look at all the unfinished projects.
Yes. Days go.
Oh, you mean
We've
you
got
look at all your
it.
unfinished projects?
I can't be the only one with unfinished projects.
I mean,
No, I'm
you
sure
can,
I
but-
did. I built my house into like the like most awkward way ever.
You could be, but I doubt it. I seriously doubt it.
Yeah, I do not believe I'm the only one with unfinished projects. I may be known for my unfinished projects, but
It's true. It's true. It's true.
I can't be the only one with unfinished projects.
No,
This
I'm
is
sure Holly had a
Minecraft.
billion.
Don't worry,
Brilliant.
you
That's
are.
a lot.
Yeah.
Well, and to be fair, Holly logged in after all of us stopped. Like she was still logging.
Oh,
in
yeah,
for
no, like-
Yeah, I know.
quite a
She
bit
kept
longer.
yelling at me.
Yeah, no, I kept
Sweet,
seeing,
get
I
on
kept
here.
seeing that, like, because I the reason I decided to shut it down was because I was looking at the logs to see, like, have other people been playing on it? Like, really, should I let this die? And no one else has been on it, so
Didn't I tell you?
No.
this
Except
was gonna
Holly.
happen, Katie? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you?
I
this was
was
gonna happen?
expecting this to happen. This was not something that is surprising to me.
No, it's expected.
Yeah. I know.
It's the evolution of Minecraft
That's
worlds.
So eventually
Yeah.
we're gonna say goodbye to CCSMP. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it might be revived
Me
into
Something different.
something different, a season 2, you know.
Season 2.
Season 2.
CCSMP.
Well, I mean that's what other servers do a million. You know, you get people on there, the original people that were on there, just no longer play,
I know.
and
Yeah, no, I thought it was a cool thing. That's why I was riffing off of it
Ah,
too.
Yeah.
I was ripping off of it because season 2 is almost always like the revenge or the comeback or
oh, maybe it's
With the
CCSMP
lore included.
2.0. You know.
also sequels
My
imply
wall.
like improvement of some kind or changing some things. I don't know if we're gonna be changing much, are we?
There would
we
be
could
things
do
that I would
something.
fix and improve. Yes.
Oh.
This was the
More
first
heads.
time I ever used a lot of
More heads.
like I would do a lot more with like giving mods access to helping
Helping out with administrative duties.
yeah, things like that, or there was a couple different plugins that we've used that I really didn't understand how to set up, and I tried setting them up, and so there've been several things
Might
where I
I,
would do differently.
Might I toss in something really controversial yet brave?
Be brave.
Go for it.
What if this is actually the Wayward Wilds season 2?
I mean, it kind of was, to be honest.
Well, but this would be Wayward Wilds season 4.
Electric Boogaloo.
Wait, that is very fair. Well, okay, I don't know if it's season 4 because we had the original that died.
We had the original.
We had that false start.
Oh,
And
yep.
then we had
That was,
the
like,
Wayward Wilds before.
2, and then we had
So
like
this would be
2.5, and then well, and this is the second version of this too.
Is it?
The first version ever launched, but we had this is the second version of this one. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's still 3. I don't count the false start because it essentially crashed and burned super fast.
It was live for like 2 weeks.
Nice.
That's
Wow.
no. Mm-mm.
Wow, Dark.
Nah,
That's barely a
No.
server.
that's my attention span to a really small game I find on my
Also,
phone.
Katie, those 2 weeks were miserable for Rex and a lot of the other people that were there.
It was a miserable 2 weeks, but they were 2 weeks. I dug out an entire hill with a stone shovel. I am
You
not
may die
letting.
on it. You may die on that hill. I am not counting it in Wayward
I am
Wilds
not
history or lore.
gonna diss the hours of work I put into that server.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, but I'm not including it in Minecraft Wayward Wild lore. We got the original.
We
got
fought the
your
dragon on
second
that
version.
server. We technically beat the game.
Okay. It is not that hard to fight the dragon, alright? It's just throw shiz in and just go. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, if you hit the crystals correct when they're near, the dragon's near, you can almost halve his entire health. Then if you have an axe to the head, it does much more damage.
I'm just saying, we technically
Okay.
beat the game.
Dark hitting us with the well, actually.
Well,
Rex a
actually.
day. Give Rex a day and he'll have the freaking dragon beat.
Oh,
Not even a day. Are you kidding?
That's very true. But I was.
Oh
being
no, because
generous.
it's about a day. Because Rex gets distracted with other projects
He does.
on
but
day one.
One of the reasons why in the CCSMP that the dragon wasn't killed like day 1 or 2 was because you said no.
Yeah,
we had a
well, because the end
rule.
was disabled for a month.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's the
because you
only
said
reason.
no.
That is the only reason that the end was not opened up like day 2.
Yeah, no, we gave people some time to get on and play a little bit before the game
So-
got beat.
Yeah, before Rex
your
was like, I
Wayward
have
Wilds was
every
Wayward
kind of
Wilds
block.
2. Your Wayward
Electric
Wilds was
Boogaloo.
Wayward Wilds 2.
Hmm.
My Wayward Wilds, the Frontier, was 2.5. This is Wayward Wilds 3. Though honestly, it was just essentially the concept that was built from it. I consider CCSMP as its own thing. In principle, it's Wayward Wilds 3, but again, it came from a completely different place.
Well,
Yeah,
and like we
CCSMP
talked
is
about,
its own thing.
because we had we had a modded Wayward Wilds, which kind of like turned into the Frontier server, the one that we've been, we were
That was
using
the
to.
original server. We modded the original server.
Yeah, the
was
original
modded.
server was modded. Mods gave us headaches. We're like, okay, let's go pure vanilla.
I
Which
like
was yours?
mystical agriculture and things that add extremely hard bosses and more gear.
Oh yeah, no. So the mods were great. The problem was that the RAM wasn't high enough, and there were so many things that we did on the server that it became a problem. And even when we reset it to try and fix it, it just got a big.
It was trying to keep a modded server up to date with like the current releases and all of the new stuff that was coming out, which
And
is
What was the RAM
impossible.
limit?
I don't remember at the time, but it was on Shockbite, and Shockbite's support is not. They didn't work well with me. Katie has a better time with them. They didn't work well.
I
with
don't
me,
have a
and I
wonderful
didn't-
time with them. I would choose somebody different, but I don't have the bandwidth to transfer the
Exactly,
server
but-
somewhere else, which is
my
another
point
thing that I would
is-
change in like a version 2.
But my point is like going back to what Sweets' question was, what happened? So after the very first Wayward Wilds crumbled,
think it actually
we had
corrupted.
a player. Well, crumbled-ish. It destabilized. Like the people were still there, but the server itself destabilized.
Yeah.
And the server's kind of the people more than it is the thing, but that one of the players offered to host a server for us, which I was a little skeptical, but he kind of hosted a mini server for us, and it did okay. We were there for like maybe a day or two. And so he set it up, he got everything set up, put the seed in, did all the stuff, and I'm like, okay, this works rather well. After a few days, I started receiving messages from Rex about mistreatment, because every time Rex would log in, the server would lag. And the person that hosted the server would then follow Rex incessantly, mocking him for lagging the server because his internet was bad. Over and over and over and over and over, to the point where Rex didn't want to play. And Rex was one of the few people that I actually trusted implicitly to be in the server. Katie, Rex, myself, and a few others were just, they had carte blanche to the whitelist at any of the servers that I played. But this player just freaking hounded him every day, and it wasn't only him. Any player that logged in.
Yeah,
that caused lag,
it was
he
problems
jumped
with
down their throats.
it was problems with that, and then also I think there was some abuse of admin, like having
abuse of
access to
power.
creative mode and
It
stuff like
wasn't so
that.
much the creative mode, it was what he did with it.
Yeah, well,
what
but
he
the,
did
it
with
was the
creative
access.
mode.
It was having access to creative mode and then
Well, I
using
had
it, but
access to
trying to
creative mode.
force the creative mode on other people. So.
Oh. Yeah, if he did that, I did not hear about it. But no, I didn't have a problem with access to creative mode because that was one of the things I really enjoyed.
Yeah, no, it was still, because it was still a small group of people, so we weren't like worried if people had creative mode. It was,
I didn't hear that he forced it on people.
yeah, well, because he kept trying
to.
to give Rex gear, and I think he kept trying
Oh,
to give
yeah,
it to me too, and a couple other
No,
people where it
that's
was like
messed up.
trying to, people who wanted to play in survival was trying to like give a bunch of items to, and everyone was like, well, we don't want
We're
that.
trying to
We're
play.
trying to, yeah. Like maybe later in the server when it would be nice to have like a bunch of resources and stuff, but like this is day one, we don't want enchanted.
Yeah, you're like, I kind of want
Yeah,
to
like we
play
haven't
game.
even like picked a spot to live yet. We really don't want,
that
full
was the-
enchanted
It makes
diamond
it
armor.
really boring for me when I am already like done, you know?
Yeah. Well, and that was the general rule for whenever I played with Katie and others, is that I didn't mind being creative, but like only like I'm not going to just give people stuff. If they want something, depending on what it is and like how they go about it, I don't mind providing, but ultimately I'm just here to enjoy crafting. And that's my goal is to not interfere with other people.
And mining, yes, of course.
Yes, mining and crafting. But I wasn't big on the combat or the survival element, so I just like building. And Katie was chill with that as long as I didn't interfere with her or Rex. And we got along really, really well to the point where we played for almost, I think, a full year in that first full server. That first server.
Yeah, the modded one.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I don't think it was quite a year because you and I started streaming together in like March.
Early March.
Yeah, and then but Minecraft updates come out in June, and I know that's like kind of where our problems started with the modded ones, because an update kind of like corrupted all the data. Yeah, no, because I think we were like waiting for a bit to see if like the mods would update, so I think that one died in like probably like August or September, so yeah, about half a year.
I knew that we had at least 1 to 2 updates with no issue, because I know that we had a couple different versions of the same server. But it was past a certain update that it became an issue, and I forget which one it was, but it updated Minecraft as a whole, which made all of the mods require more RAM. And that was something I was unable to accommodate for, because financials or what have you, and that's essentially what borked us. And then I tried to fix it, and it borked us harder, and that's when the offer came. But then afterwards, we were playing Skyblock and other things for a while, and then Katie came up with the idea for the Wayward Wilds that we met y'all on, and then from there I did the Wayward Wilds Frontier, and after that Katie wanted a more open format.
No, because because the first one was the modded, because I had the cherry blossom house. The second one was my giant tree house that I kept falling out of.
So there was a second version. Like I said, we ended up resetting that first server at least once or twice.
Yeah, we started from scratch. So I was counting those as 2 different instances.
Oh, I don't. But if you want,
I had to make a whole new build. It was a whole new server.
Fair enough. Then I guess this can be considered version not
version 10.
Version 4.
I counted by how many bases I made.
Number 4. Then this is loosely number 4. But again, I think CCSMP is like different, because not only did Katie learn lessons from Wayward Wilds, but also
thanks for the raid. Fuego, here, go, hold up. I'll mute.
No problem. Wayward Wilds was essentially our first concept, and it was our closest and trusted friends. At first we wanted as many people as possible, and then we got burned pretty hard on that a few times. But then we learned lessons, and Katie learned lessons, and she wanted to try it again, because our initial concept, like very first, was we wanted a server that would be both Bedrock and Java, because we wanted as many of our friends to play with us, and it didn't work.
But I was a brand new, never played Java before player, and never ran a server, and Pinks was the same way.
So we bumbled into it, and
and then decided that maybe we should only play with friends.
And it because we got burned, but then Katie wanted to open it up because she was making so many new friends, and she wanted to open that up, and she had other ideas to deal with new people. So CCSMP was a way to restart my initial thought of what Wayward Wilds could be, and Katie's new concepts and experience based off of our previous experiences.
Yeah. And now we live on the CCSMP.
It's essentially built on the foundation of Wayward Wilds.
Tapioca. Yeah. I understand that. There are some things that I, even on this one, would do differently. I feel like that's in every Minecraft world, is like the hindsight, like for one, I wish this whole monstrous build was like 10 blocks that way. Am I moving it? No freaking way. Did this completely change the plans I had for this section of the build? Of course. But that's what I get also for just like jumping into things without much planning. I feel like I kind of deserve that. This needs to be lit up though.
She.
I don't know. Have you seen The Ring, Katie? I hear it's a horror movie.
No, I don't watch
Like,
horror
it's an interesting
movies. I'm not a huge horror movie fan.
The gravity-defying ring. I've
Um,
also put up all the heads inside and put up all my achievement trophies now.
I want a building for that eventually.
So the hallways aren't looking as bare. I want to put up like bookshelves.
I think I've seen it before. It's a huge area.
I'm provided like my finances don't go like terminal, like I need to start cutting all expenses off as much as possible. I'm gonna keep Wayward Wilds Frontiers running as long as I can because I like something with a Wayward Wild name on it. I like keeping that.
I need to get
alive,
vine. I need vines.
even just a little bit.
I wonder if I have vines.
I mean, Vine died, didn't it?
Yeah, that was my
Ooh.
first thought, and I was
have some
really
vines.
confused. But you know,
We're gonna go get more vines. Ooh, I have vines here. I have a ton of vines. Holy crap. Okay.
Okay, it looks pretty, Quinn, but I still can't see anything but a donut with a donut hole in the middle. Like, honestly.
Yo.
Like-
hey, yo.
Like, the donut hole, like the donuts that you get that are just basically round
You're a
dots.
donut hole.
You're a donut hole.
I like the way it looks a lot, to be honest with you.
Huh?
I love that center area.
Oh, it's pretty.
Okay,
It's
I'm back.
gorgeous.
Welcome back.
My head thinks donut. I don't think
So-
ring because there isn't a gem.
No,
I don't
no,
think
no,
we-
I did it again. Scuff. No, I'll fix
It's
it
not made
later.
of metal. Like I don't associate it as a ring, and that's my own little goof, I guess.
Yeah, it's.
Like a wee steering
I was
wheel?
gonna try to
see
do. I was
this.
gonna try to do gold.
I think
Because
you
I
can
wanted
see
like
it
a
from
giant
outside,
Sonic
though.
ring, but it
If
didn't
you
happen.
look at the map where Quinn's area is, you can actually see it. And
Yeah,
on
you
the
gotta-
back
I
of the
gotta
map,
look at
it
this
actually
now.
looks like a Wii steering wheel. Oh my god.
I gotta look now. We're
Now
gonna
I
take a
can't see
quick
anything.
gander.
I was thinking more so a power button, but whatever.
Thanks, expired nuggies. I appreciate that.
No, I want a visual, please.
So we're almost to there, but let me.
It's
I
a Wii
will-
steering wheel.
What are you doing,
we
sweets?
will- Huh? I'm gonna come over and see it in a sec. I'm gonna get
Oh.
some cobblestone cooking, and then I'll come back for it. Well, wait, hold on.
Chugga.
That reminds me of frickin' chowder.
Chowder? As in the
Yeah.
cartoon?
Yeah.
Rada
That, like,
rada.
Yeah, there was like that pink pig thing that danced that was like so weird.
I do not know.
It was haunting.
I
It's
didn't
still
bring
messing me
food
up.
with me.
My costume's still messing me up.
How
I
dare
was
you.
super confused. I went and looked on the map to see your Wii Sports wheel.
I'm okay with that. To be honest.
And I was like, wait, didn't Nagari log off for the night? And then I was like, oh wait, it says
Expired
Quinn. I'm just confused.
Scuff, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh God.
What do you hate?
Oh
What's
god.
happening?
So I clicked on the corner of my screen and it brought the OBS screen up, and it was terrible. And then like I have so many key binds on OBS that I didn't bind, that I have to unbind somehow because they keep like muting and like hiding a bunch of sources.
Classic.
Classic OBS.
Classic OBS.
It's
Alright, let's
absolutely
go to
terrible.
Quinn's area real quick while this cooks.
What are you cooking?
Just cobble.
No fun.
Just the stone.
The stone. The stone.
The stone, the stone, the stone.
Ooh, that's what I should ask the Magic 8 Ball.
Ooh, Nuggies, thank you for your contribution to my monies.
Magic 8 Ball
Ow.
is Sweets and Holly the same person?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Magic 8 Ball says don't count on it.
Oh.
What?
Why is your
What?
tunnel almost blocked off?
Does anyone know, do Mason villagers sell bricks?
Maybe.
don't-
Sometime? No, I have no idea. I don't even know why I'm answering this.
Sometimes, probably.
Quinn, where is
Quinn,
it?
why are you
Where's your,
giving me?
Where's your thing?
Are you at my area?
Yeah.
Okay, Google
Well, walk toward like the cow,
Mason.
the cow spawners.
I don't know where that is. I'm just by the door island.
I just wanted
No,
an
no, no,
easy
you
way
have
to
to come
get
up onto the
bricks.
Like toward my house.
Ooh, yes. Very cool.
Okay.
I need some
There's sweets.
villagers.
Hi, sweets.
Hi. Hello.
And come up around and you'll see me. You'll see it. If you don't see it, you're crazy.
I might not.
You're crazy.
Oh, never mind. I definitely do.
Hello.
Oh my god,
Bricks.
it looks like that one space station.
Yes,
Get
Nuggies.
your butt up
I
here.
need bricks, but I think I'm gonna get.
Except Quinn.
Just fly
River
out there?
steering wheel, donut,
Yeah.
space station.
Yeah,
Ow, I'm getting
it
attacked. I'm
reminds-
getting attacked.
Oh shit. Like my ass scooted off it. No!
No! Not
Kill
my
this thing.
ass, not my ass.
Oh my god. Kill it. Kill it.
back
I'm about to
down.
die. I'm about to die. Somebody daytime. Somebody please God daytime.
Oh, you're welcome.
God
There we
daytime.
go. Oh,
God,
I'm almost
daytime.
dead. I probably should eat.
God son.
I'm at 3 bars of food.
Nice.
Did you
That
say
reminds
3
me of the one
bars?
station.
Welcome in.
Oh, hi,
I'm literally
everybody.
walking
It's
back
a
to my base to get
Food bar, technically.
I was just curious. Did they mean food bars? Does he have like a resource pack that makes food bars? I don't know. I don't know, man.
Okay, did
Oh,
I
look, you're right.
accidentally leave a whole bunch of bricks here?
Yep. This wing is
7.
the trophy wing, and then the other wing is the head wing, where I'm collecting heads and everything.
Headwing.
The
That's like
head
head
the hams that they use for food bars. Yes, I call them food bars.
You just call bricks brick ingots? That's just bricks, my friend. Love it.
Or unless you let me have it.
Oh, okay,
It's
cool.
called consent, darling. No.
Aww.
That's actually the
That's
sexiest
sweet.
thing you've ever said. It's
Excuse
called
me?
consent,
Hey, I'm
darling.
What?
Yo, chill.
Hey, yo.
I don't mean it like. I just mean that's a really cool way to say that.
That's the sexiest thing you've ever said.
I'm not attracted to
Oh,
it.
God.
And now it devolves.
Yeah.
My looter
Cool.
client's
Now I
really
have suspicion.
broken.
I love this place. I really like what I've done with it so far.
It's really cute.
I want to replace these azaleas with the cool ones that are on the outside, but I ran out, so I don't have them right now.
Okay, anyone else see? Okay, so it says plains, right? For the biome. But if I F3, it says old growth spruce. Right, you can't see the whole thing, but it says it right here. And like it changes to river, like it understands river. And I thought there was just like a really tiny plains biome in the middle of my area. I was like, oh, that's funny. Like I thought maybe it's like this patch of grass. No. I think this like whole area is plains. It's so wrong.
Sounds very good parenting, you know?
I'm gonna give that a try.
The greatest
It's been a
parenting
while.
ever.
Last time I did that was Call of Duty, and he was just an infant, so he kind of just slept and
It
only
was
slept.
just did you say an infant?
Infant.
Infant.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna go like now.
No.
Bye, sweets.
Yeah, because I'm tired, and
How dare you?
I am tired. That's it.
You don't need any other excuse except tired. It's all good.
What
I don't believe you.
I'm gonna repair my gear sweeps and go back there so I can continue mining.
Do you want like my pick or anything? I don't know if it's that amazing. It's just well,
No, I'm fine. I have efficiency 5, fortune 3, mending, unbreaking 3, and I have another one as well. That's myself.
Dark is
yeah, okay,
full.
that's exactly what I have too.
Yeah.
So we're cool.
I've got an efficiency 5, fortune 3, mending, unbreaking 3, hydroplaning 4.
It's the exact same pick I have, so yeah, it's not that
Yeah,
helpful.
and it's netherite.
Yeah, mine
Very
too.
fancy.
That's what I've got.
Wow. All right.
Tiny
Goodbye,
miny.
peeps.
Bye.
Bye, sweets. You have a good week.
Alrighty.
Nah,
See
my
you later.
fortune pick is called Pick of the Tyrant.
I have silky butt for my silk touch one.
Yeah,
My
mine's
silk
just tiny
touch-
miny.
Thank you,
my
Twitch
silk
chat.
touch is abyssal pick.
I think that was
Katie,
a.
did you come over here yet?
Where? Where's here?
To my area?
No,
And seen the ring?
I can stop by though. I'm just about to go kidnap a villager.
Oh,
Reporter to the villager police.
that's totally normal and okay.
I want him more locally. Oh, Rex. I wonder if Rex's villager's here. I want him more locally situated.
Locally grown. Just
Yeah.
Locally grown village.
I don't want to have to go anywhere to have access to my brick person.
Locally grown.
I'm gonna go kidnap
Your
one.
hometown.
Who's that?
Huh?
Somebody was here. I saw somebody in the hallway. I'm chasing you down. Where'd you go?
Have you checked your butt?
I wanna
It's
follow
dark.
you. Where'd you go?
Hi, Dark.
Kill him.
Dark was fast, and I wanted to go visit Quinn.
Katie, have you been keeping up with the Stardew update? Like the new one that's planned?
Vaguely.
Okay.
I follow
I'm
Concerned
super
Ape on
excited.
Twitter.
I'm super excited. There's gonna be a big festival, I think 2 small festivals, new tools, new components, about over 100 lines of dialogue, winter clothes for all of the...
An actual
Mhm.
Stardew?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
an
Concerned Ape
actual-
is
What?
doing a whole bunch of stuff.
I
Yo,
think
you're,
he drew inspiration from the mods for the winter clothing, I swear.
you could
I've seen
totally include me in
I
the
like
Stardew
the I
news,
like
too.
the I like the wheel.
didn't know that.
It's
Sorry.
beautiful and lush.
Yeah, I love Stardew Valley. Oh, what are you talking about?
You.
She said she
Oh,
really
ow.
likes the wheel.
I like the
it's
wheel.
beautiful and lush.
Oh,
The
oh,
wheel on
oh,
the bus
ah,
goes
Katie,
round
no.
and round.
I
I'm
fell.
running away. You can't
I'm
find
almost
me.
dead.
I'm
Well, I was gonna show you
disappearing.
my costume.
I know what you look like.
There
You
you
look
go.
like you're impersonating a friend.
No.
No. No, I don't do that yet.
I gotta get more stone because I still have to finish up the
You got all sorts of cool
the mining
stuff.
area.
You should put underneath what, like, not only did you get the wormhole, but like what the wormhole means
What the wormhole means.
Wait, what?
to you.
for all the different advancement things on the wall. You should have one thing that says what it is, and then one thing underneath it that says why you got it.
Ugh, that's a lot of description text.
But it would make it look cooler.
Yeah, it would be.
I want to go check out my
God.
egg.
Or just just make a book for each one of them and put
How's
it
it going,
underneath
egg?
How about now?
them.
I hear the chickens inside. The chickens are still alive.
Oh, you're at the egg.
I'm at the egg.
Gross.
I'm tempted to
Gross.
add another chicken to
Another
the
thing
farm.
to it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure they were still like, operating. What I
Gotta
really
get
should have
way
done
more
is I should have hooked it up to a skulk sensor. So that anytime anyone walked by, it would set stuff off.
Yo. Because that's what Dark already did that with
Yeah.
the deep dark area he made.
I ran out of skulk.
I know, and I'm so glad.
I'm so glad. God damn
It's
it.
not
Noise
just get
maker.
put a little mop farm right next to it. The cherry blossoms are dropping cherry blossoms on my door island.
Isn't it so cool? I love
Can
the
I
cherry blossom.
receive rent for my neighbor leaving their leaves on my ground?
Who's the neighbor? You talking to
You?
No. My area should be just pooping it everywhere, honestly.
I'm gonna take sticks out of my door island then. Make it
My
go
favorite
faster.
thing.
Make it go faster.
I have been periodically
It's
like messing with the
retribution.
amount of sticks in the hopper just to like change up the timing of the doors every once in a while.
And I have never noticed because I am oblivious to that kind of change.
I just wanted to see if it would annoy anybody. Also, just like how many can I take out before it gets too annoying, you know? No comments have been made
seeing as
yet.
How, that ticking noise that the doors do, I pretty much have that down to like almost no noise at all on my game.
What's the source of the mysterious ticking noise?
It's a pipe bomb. Yay!
Oh, I showed that to my little sister this past week.
Nice.
Do you know that video is 16 years old?
Yes, I do. I feel
What video?
old, man. It's a
Harry Potter Puppet Pals?
Oh yeah.
It's 16 years
Yeah.
old. Because so
What
my
the
youngest
heck?
sister's really gotten into reading Harry Potter right now. And she read all the books and she watched the movies, which is great because she wasn't a fan of reading and now she likes to read. And so we were talking about it because she's dressing up as Luna Lovegood for Halloween.
Oh nice.
And I made some sort of reference to something. I made a reference to the Harry Potter Puppet Pals, forgetting that she wouldn't understand the reference. And she's like, "What's that from?" I'm like, "Oh, you don't know." And so I showed it to her, and I was like, "Oh, you know, it's like I was thinking it was like a video from like, you know, not too long ago, like maybe like 6 years. Now it's 16 years old."
Well, it hit me when I was watching a YouTube video today about Pokemon mysteries and whatnot in like the Pokemon game series, and they brought up that freaking X and Y was 10 years old, and my heart just dropped because that's like not one of the older ones.
Yeah.
And that hit me hard. I was like, oh wow, because that was like I was obsessed with that game, and to know that was like 10 years back already, like sobered me up pretty quick about like time dilation, I guess.
Yeah.
Moves quicker than you
Too
think.
freaking fast.
Yeah, I don't want to think
It
about
only moves
that.
quick when you don't pay attention to it. If you
Yep.
pay attention to it, it goes by slow.
Yep.
Like watching paint
Stare
dry.
at it intently, yeah.
So that's why they
That's
say
boring.
live life to the fullest and enjoy every day fully, because that means life will go long for you.
I hate every day.
I mean, that is a way.
Gotta love it.
Work gets in the way of living my life to the fullest, but
Look, you can't be
Literally
drunk if you don't hate
same.
your every day.
Literally same.
Gotta love the 9 to 5, baby. Let's go.
no, we're not talking about the 9 to 5 right
9
now.
to 5? No, but
No.
is it necessary to survive? Yes.
Working that 9 to 5 to stay alive. But we
Aren't
don't care
there
what people
villagers
say.
here? Or
Working 9 to 5.
where'd the warden go?
What happened to the Jetsons? They're only working 1 hour, 4 days
You know,
a week.
Humans are not supposed to work for 40 hours a week. We are not built to do that. That was an implementation in the industrial age that was not a very good implementation.
Yo.
Yeah, but then we advance.
Thank you, Henry Ford.
I
Thank
mean-
you.
No, we weren't built to do that, Katie.
No,
There's
I know
a
we
lot of
weren't built
research
for
done.
it, but also,
Thanks, Henry Ford.
wasn't it designed so that people like weren't working like 80-hour weeks?
Well, the whole goal, Henry Ford came up with the 40-hour work week to make sure that people would be more productive, and he found that people were more productive if they worked less hours. So he set up,
I was gonna say,
40-hour
like,
work
not that
week.
I'm excited about the 40-hour work week, but I'm glad that
Yeah, it
we're
was a
still
whole
not
ordeal.
working 24 hours all the time.
Earlier than that, though, they actually had where they would work, and I actually kind of like this idea where they'd work earlier in the day, they'd have a break for like lunch and stuff, and then they'd
No,
work a
don't make me
little
wake
bit
up in the
later
morning. I'm, as much as I want to be, I can't be a morning person.
Yeah. Well, and things have evolved, things have changed,
Same.
so it makes sense. Unfortunately, things have changed even more, and a 40-hour workday just doesn't, or 40-hour work week just doesn't make sense anymore.
Well, the people who don't do mornings have been the people throughout history to take the night jobs. You know, I'd be happy to take the night watch shift.
Want to take a night job?
I used to have a
I-
night job. I
Screws
thoroughly
with
enjoyed
your
it.
head. It really does.
I was fine. I wasn't like
I-
going crazy or anything.
I have insomnia.
Uh-huh.
I would prefer a night job so I could
How
sleep
long
in the
did you
day.
work that night job, Quinn?
Pinks, you must believe me. I did not go crazy. Okay.
That's fair.
I worked it for almost a year, and I totally did not lose sense of myself at all. Right.
I love how you're being specific right now, and I didn't even ask that.
I literally wasn't like messaging my friends in the middle of the night and trying to reach out to them because I didn't know who to talk to. I was totally fine. All right.
Huh? Yeah, mhm. I believe you. It's great.
Everything was great.
Everything was
Couldn't
awesome.
have been happier.
Everything is fine. This is fine.
I did not develop a drinking problem at that time.
Yeah. So studies have been shown night shifts specifically do have deleterious effects on your health. And I got to see it firsthand. My very first serious job as a security professional, it was 24 hours, and I was a floater, which meant that I took any frickin' job that they gave me in any shift. And I saw the night shift workers that were permanent fixtures in the night shift. They were really hard to talk to because they weren't all there. Like, they'd been
Or
working
pissed
in night
off.
shift for so long that they were slow to respond. They weren't paying 100% attention to anything, let alone the cameras that they were supposed to be paying attention to. And it just, some of them were kind of sleeping with their eyes open because they'd learned they'd learned to sleep without getting caught. Because you have to have sleep at that time. You have to be asleep because otherwise you are purposely making your body stay awake longer, and that can have problems.
It hates you for it.
It does. And that's why I don't ever want another night shift. I've been on the night shift too, and it's crap.
I guess it depends on how you structure your life.
Maybe, but
I have a cousin
just-
who has been working night shifts for decades, and he's much older than I am. Just to preface that. But the way he took the night shift to be able to spend more time with his family. So his wife,
was he able to?
yeah, no, I mean, he still does. So and I think he enjoys it. He's always been more of a night owlish sort of person. And when he had kids, he has 5 kids. And he wasn't spending as much time with them as he wanted. And so he took the night shift. So what he does is he does his night shift. When he gets out of work, he actually goes home, gets the kids ready for school, gives his wife a chance to sleep in a little bit more. She had the kids, in the evenings when he's at work. He spends time with the kids in the morning. He takes them to school, drives them to school, all of that. He comes back, he naps throughout the day, or goes and he does his sleep. He wakes up in time for dinner. They have dinner as a family. He goes off to work, and then rinse and repeat.
So that can be great, but there are other effects that can happen, and there are outliers. Like, there are a few people that, okay, they can function really, really well. That doesn't change the statistics. Like, it doesn't change the majority of people that actually have a problem when they work night shift. And
I'm not discrediting that. More of the statement that it never, the blanket statement, I guess, is the one I had issue with.
Hey, yo. Big update just happened. Optifine is at 70% completion. They went from 40 to 70% in one
Nice.
day.
Nice.
It should be soon. We'll be getting our good boy back.
I was gonna say I have really enjoyed Lunar Client. It's been not bad.
So, is Lunar Client the same deal?
It's like Optifine, but with some more options and things. It's got a couple things that I already was using and actually hadn't installed in this last Optifine because it was annoying to use. So they got like the HUD option. You can add like compasses and waypoints and things. Some servers don't allow them, but I said I was okay with using Lunar for anyone on the
How do you
server
do
because
it?
it didn't give anyone just literally type in Lunar Client. It's a different launch option. It does.
Mod light is from what I understand.
Yeah, I mean, so you have like, you can watch your FPS, you can have different toggle things, you can change keystroke, armor stands, day counter, crosshair.
Your
Katie.
biome, your XYZ.
Katie, I need your professional opinion. If Optifine got released right now, would you stick with Lunar?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna download it and try it.
I mostly like it because it combines mini HUD, which gives you the coordinates in the upper corner with like the biome and stuff like that, which was something that I had installed for a while, but then Optifine updated, and it's annoying to try to integrate the two of them. And Lunar already has it integrated together, and I only had to click one button to set it up. So.
But I would change your keybinds if you don't have your keybinds to default.
Well, yeah, I know whenever you start up a new
Yeah,
client,
no,
it
it
defaults.
is a mod light, so you're gonna have like, there is a bunch of settings to it. Optifine is the thing that gives you
It's saying login with Microsoft account.
shaders.
Yeah, because it's like my
It's a Minecraft
signing into
launcher.
the Minecraft launcher.
It replaces your Minecraft launcher,
Oh, okay.
so it's like
That
a
makes sense.
Curse Forge, I think is the mod
Yeah, that makes
launcher.
sense.
What was
So,
I
Katie,
was
what
trying
was
to
the
do
blanket-
something and then I got
What was the
questions.
blanket statement that you were having with?
You said at the beginning like, no, you'd never want to do night shift or something, like it's always bad for you, and I like it. Most
My apologies
people.
if that was how I came across. I didn't mean to use like an extreme of like that in that regard. I just indicated that it can be very bad for you, and statistically is. I would not recommend it because it can be incredibly bad for you. Is essentially what I was trying to get across. Not never ever do that, and that there are people who do work with it, but in my experience, anytime I've done a 24-hour position, it's just, it has generally hurt people, and if not physically, then mentally. People need to be able to see the sun and be awake when the sun is awake.
Oh,
Wait, so you get the client up, and then what?
Yeah, good questions, Quinn.
Wait. There should be a thing in the corner. Hold
No,
up.
I'm having a hard time.
Let me pull it up. Yeah, everyone.
I didn't mean for two of you. My apologies. Dang it. Go out of the way.
It should show you. So it should show you an Optifine Sodium in normal Minecraft.
Where at?
And it should be in the it's in the launcher, but since I'm in the game, it doesn't show me because it hides most things. So let me jump out of.
I don't mean to do this to you. I'm sorry.
I mean,
You won't be
I
helping
could,
if you didn't.
yeah, I could jump out the server and go to the client to do it. So it's fine. Not
It's
like,
like,
really.
it says launch 1.8.9. Version 1.2?
1.20.
So I need to do 1.20.1.
Yeah, the most
20.2.
yeah, the most recent one, but
Okay.
20.2.
Add-ons. Lunar sodium.
I would use sodium until you can use sodium until Optifine comes out, because that's
Does
how
they
you
have-
can get shaders.
Because right now it says there's lunar and then lunar plus sodium beta.
Yeah, that's what that's what I'm using.
Okay, and how do I get the shaders into it?
When you're in, so it should
I can launch it?
automatically. Yeah, so you launch it, it automatically should grab your shaders, and you should see your shader packs.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, no, I
Let's see
didn't
if
have
it
to add
does.
any new shaders or anything. I just loaded it, and because the shaders should be saved in your like Minecraft folder in general, so they just Minecraft shader folder, they just pop up.
It's trying to
yeah.
launch.
The fudge server, Dave, is broken right now. Even I'm crashing. It's not any of us. It's that they need to edit their mods. They messed up a mix of mods, so they have to edit the mod because everyone's gonna get kicked out of the server like that. It's crashing for me too, Dave.
Wait, what?
It's a
handling
modded
of
server I'm playing.
someone
Yeah, it's
Yep.
yeah, in my chat. It's because it's a modded server I'm on.
Dark is playing on another server right now.
No,
Or-
no,
You're-
no, I'm not playing on
You're
another
not
server.
playing on it. You play on
Wow.
other servers too.
What an
Yeah,
a-hole. Who does that?
It's because it's an Australian streamer I watch at night because of insomnia.
Wow.
Yeah, that makes
I wa-
sense.
I watch Australians because of insomnia.
I have there
You
was
heard it right
a
here.
Russian music streamer I was listening to for a while because I'd be up in the middle of the night and I would listen to music. Spoke no lick of English, but the songs were pretty good.
This is ridiculously hard for me.
What is?
Trying to recreate a maze from bird's eye view and trying to sort of parse it out as I go, proportion wise. Trying to figure it out and eyeball it, and it's like it's imperfect, but I'm trying to make it work. I'm making a hay maze. Oof, my brain. Meanwhile, I've got monsters just traipsing all over it. And I'm like, guys, go away. I don't need you here. Leave me alone. But no, honestly, do whatever you want.
Okay, so
I don't like the
fine.
current landscape of careers and jobs in general. And I desperately don't want another night shift because it murdered my mental health and my physical health.
Okay, let's see. Properties. Lunar client.
Oh,
1, 2.
oh, don't be a fish, dude. You're gonna be a mason.
Is it not going to? Do you use window capture or game capture for it?
I use window capture for my stuff because there's a couple games that give me issues.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, no. Window
gonna be-
capture was giving me trouble today, so I have to use my display.
Shader packs. Shaders are not compatible with lightning mod. Please disable lightning mod.
Click M.
M?
Yes, M.
Okay.
Click on mods, search up light, and
Search up what?
disable it.
Light.
Light.
Yep.
Yeah, and disable the lighting.
Disable lighting.
And then you can turn the shader pack on now.
It's running like a turd.
There is an FPS booster you can turn on. No! You madman! Where have you gone? Fish guy? No! No, stop! Stop! Don't! Where are you going? No! My fish man. Why? I've ruined it all. You're gonna go sleep in the bed, aren't you?
Okay, where's
Little
the FPS
turd.
booster?
Are you in the game?
Yes.
So if you push escape, lunar options,
Lunar options.
I think there's an FPS
Hold on.
booster. Or
Okay,
FPS.
lunar options. FPS.
No,
Yep,
that just
it says
displays
FPS.
it. Yeah, that just displays it on your. Oh,
What are your video settings at? Because it's a new launch. What are your video
I have to
settings?
probably change all my video settings, probably.
Yeah.
Because this should be running okay, but it's running like a turd. Maybe it's because aha. Allow me to do the thing.
Figured it out.
Maybe.
Well, I need to go into graphics settings and make sure that's
dude.
set to fast.
Can you do that?
Graphics settings. Desktop app. This PC. Desktop. Lunar client. Add. Options. High performance. Save. It
Hey,
was
look.
not set for high performance.
There we go. You do it a bed. Come over here. Yeah, real nice bed, huh? Nope, it's mine. Come here, this way. Bed? You like the
While I do
bed?
this, I am going to. I'll be right back.
Come on, you gotta like the bed. It's so cool. Come here. Come here, little villager. Get bed. Yes, for you. Nope, mine now. Come here, bed. No, don't go to that bed. This bed.
I don't know how to feel about the exchange going on right now.
Okay, come here.
Kind of reminds me when Katie was trying to get her villagers to breed. I don't think I'm ever going to forget that. I clipped it. Make a baby!
Here. It wasn't working. They weren't doing as they were told.
I know. They
Come
were
here.
not.
Look it. It's a wonderful, soft, it's cushy, brand new mattress. Okay, nope, mine. Come here, this way. Here. Yep. Yeah, look it. Oh, yes. Nope, it's mine. Come this way.
Yes.
Come this way. It's right there. Just climb up the stairs and you can have this bed. It'll be all yours. Promise you can even sleep in it this time. Aha. Go this way. Go this way. Get off. My bed now. Where have you gone? No, I never plugged the hole he originally walked down. Oh, this is so sad. Did he go in the portal or did he go down the hole? He went in the portal. Perfect. No, don't go back in. I forbid you from going back home. Don't walk down this way. This is a bad, dangerous spot.
I wish you could put a what is it? The
No.
what are-
Stop
a
it.
lead on the villagers.
Yes, me too. I've said this before. It's a wonderful idea. It needs to be implemented. Okay, my friend. Come here.
I could live without that. That just seems weird. That just seems weird.
Stonecutter, look it. Don't you want to be a mason? A mason? Look it. Is all the mason stuff.
Feel inspired yet? Make stone! Make it!
I need you to be a brick man.
Need you to be
There's
a
no
man.
barrels nearby. You can have stonecutter and do all of that fun stuff. Look at how enticing that is.
Need you to be a brick man.
I gotta go find this stupid barrel, don't I?
Katie, I would never want to work for you. In a professional setting, no thank you.
What are you talking about?
Look how you're treating that villager.
The zombie piglins spawned with a pumpkin on his head. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, I got a skeleton with that.
Look at Mason. Mason?
Katie's gonna be like data analyzer. No.
Boat. Here, get in boat. Be protected in boat. I'm gonna go. break the stupid barrel you've decided is your favorite thing in the world. I don't even know which barrel it is. I don't even know where the barrel's at.
It's somewhere.
Yeah, no, it's so helpful.
It is. It's very helpful.
There's a barrel somewhere that this man is in love with.
He loves his barrel.
Does. And I don't appreciate it. Not very
Love
awesome.
comes along every once in a while.
Rex, oh, it's all of these barrels. I can't break these barrels. How? It'd be so
Make 'em
annoying.
be farther away.
I don't know. I've introduced him to the stone cutter and didn't seem to appreciate it.
You have to make them farther away from the barrels.
He's in the nether. How much further away can you get? Okay, I guess I'm boating you home and figuring it out later. It'll be a really long boat ride, everybody. Strap in. Fabulous gaming content right here.
Super fabulous.
I'm just mining.
I'm boating a villager through the nether hallway. It's gonna take me ages.
100%. Why aren't you a partner now? If you're boating them through the nether. Right?
I can just only groan.
I may just have to accept I can't do it 1-to-1 at this size. I might need to make it bigger to do that.
1-to-1 what?
Like I said, I'm making a maze.
Are you still? You're still a fisherman. Look at stonecutter. Stonecutter, for any chance?
Stone cutter, stone cutter.
Going once, going twice.
I just need him to make babies with the other one I'm gonna bring back, so I don't really need him to change his profession, but I'd really like him to change his profession.
I would prefer if you could change your occupation, sir, please. Honestly, I would thrive in a world like this where my profession is based off of robots and clear instructions.
I didn't. I just got an achievement for sailing in a boat.
This type of situation, this right here, I need you to do this thing. Yeah? For how long? This long. Okay, well then, I would thrive in that type of a work environment. I just end up with all these vague pieces of poop telling me what to do and then not really giving me all of the instructions. Sucks. This is what I play games for, to live my dreams. Get a job with clear, concise instructions. Have a
You want to
house.
be a villager?
A stable frickin' salary. Find diamonds and rocks.
Yeah, but it's a lot of work to tell somebody everything that they have to do.
This is true, but if you're not willing to do that, then don't have employees. Just do it yourself.
That's why you just hire employees with critical thinking skills.
Critical thinking skills cannot compensate for a gap in instruction.
It depends on the gap in instruction.
I guess? I cannot conjure instructions on how to do something. Let me give you an example. Okay?
Bones.
Let me give you an example. I worked for a grocery store, and
Yeah.
my hours were significantly reduced. So I asked my manager, hey, could I get more hours and, do something like cash register, cross train, something like that, because I wanted to be proactive and do stuff.
Finally.
He gave me a list of tasks to do the next day that he wanted me to do. There were no instructions. So I either had to be someone's shadow the entire day, nagging them for instructions on every single little teeny task, because they were all different, by the way, or I was gonna have to take massive risks that could potentially damage the store and get in trouble because I don't know any better. Because
Like-
literally no instruction.
What sort of tasks were they, though?
I had to clean certain things. I didn't know if there were specific cleaners. I didn't know where the cleaners were. I assumed they were in this area. They weren't, so I had to go and find somebody to ask. Then, is there a certain cleaner that I can use, or can I use any cleaner? That is an important question. And I mean, I don't mind asking questions, but you know, you gotta love the people who train you and they say, oh, you can ask as many questions as you want. I have tested that theory. That is not true. More often than not, that is not what they actually mean. They really like people who are curious, but they don't like hyper curiosity. So if you do not provide instructions, there's only so much critical thinking can compensate for. Is essentially, I guess, a short version of what I was trying to say. So in Minecraft, where they give you a box and you literally are that thing, oh, that's easy. I know exactly what I'm doing. Boom. It's right there.
You're a boss.
Like, I'm a smith, I'm a mason, I'm a fisher. I know what I'm doing. It's really easy. And again, I'm saying this for me. Specifically, I like that. That is my bread and butter. I love that shit. Hell, I worked at a job, pardon my language. I worked at a job where the instructions were vague and completion was also vague, so we never knew when we were truly done with the job. And that drives me insane. Because I never know when I'm done with the project and I never know I'm doing a good job. I never know. So I'm like sitting there like, am I doing a good job? Is everything okay? Nothing's on fire. No one's talking to me, so maybe I am. And that was a job I was almost fired from. So clearly I had reason to be paranoid. Or my paranoia created it, and I'm not entirely sure which. Do not know.
If I put the boat through the nether portal with the villager in the boat, will they stay in the boat on the other side?
Maybe.
Not 100% sure. I don't mess with villagers because I'm the type of guy who will accidentally start a raid.
Yeah, I'm just accepting this as a possible outcome, and
I am just accepting my fate
You know.
and moving along with that.
what's a little bit of, death? It'll be fine.
A little bit.
Katie's only died 11 times.
I can afford a couple more.
I've only died 112. Only. And I learned math doing so.
Nice.
I have improved my math skills over the time I've been in this server.
It's good.
By dying.
Oh, perfect. You got caught in the boat here. And let us...
Because
That's the thing.
I had to do calculations for some farms. Then I also had to figure out the area mass and the amount of TNT that it would take to blow the nether to bits.
And they said you never have to use math, or people said you never have to use math when you're kids. And you have to use math all the time. Math everywhere.
I mean, Katie, you see what my math did to the nether.
Oh, wonderful bed. It's mine now. Come on this way. Look at bed. Oh, yes. It's so pretty and nice and soft.
Oh yeah.
Nope, it's mine now. Come this way. Bed. Oh, yes. Nice. Mine now. Come this way. Bed. Yes. Mine now. Come this way. Right here. Mine now. Right here. Ooh. Bed by is gonna be so nice. Come this way. We're almost. I'll let you sleep once we get to our destination. You just gotta get here first.
Once we get there.
No. Oh, you were so fast that time. Come this way. Oh, where are you? No, bed's over here. Yes. Oh, come this way.
Sorry, every time you say yes, it reminds me of Jeff Goldblum. So
I don't know if I want you in there. Wait a second. Let me find another spot to put you. Here, you can have the bed real quick. Come this way. Yes. Isn't the bed so soft and nice?
No.
It is. It's a brand new bed. No, why did you no? I was baiting the villager. Why did you sleep? No.
oh, sorry. I needed monsters to go away. I didn't know we weren't supposed to sleep.
I mean, you're gonna get the villager killed like that.
No, because he's been walking around in a lit up area.
All I know is
Is the stonecutter not the thing that makes masons? I swear I googled this.
Yes, but don't have too much of other stuff near it.
No, I'm in like an undeveloped area. There's nothing like he's jobless. Come here.
You just kind of have to force him in an area and force him into submission.
Don't you dare go in the water. Or actually, maybe go in the water. I'll force you into a boat. Here. We're gonna boat to where I want to be.
Regular unemployed villagers will turn into a stonemason villager if they find a stonecutter block within a village which is also currently unclaimed by another villager.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that seems legit.
Okay, my dude. I'm sorry that we bonked your head a couple times, but you'll be fine. Just don't think about it.
Giving
Think
villagers
about it all the
concussions.
I may or may not have not designed the bridges to be able to be boated over or underneath and took the fast routes.
So you designed them not to be bridges?
Well, they're temporary bridges to just signify that I want to bridge there eventually. Like I said, underdeveloped area.
I'm back, guys.
Hello, welcome back, Quinn. Did you figure out the stuff?
No, it's still got low FPS.
No.
But I still had it. I had it up to like 100 plus on Optifine, so
Not bad.
Do you have your frame rate?
I'm also feeding
frame
baby
rate
right
to
now.
max?
You also what now?
Feeding baby right now.
Baby duty.
Feeding baby. You're feeding baby right now.
I'm feeding the
That is
baby.
not what I heard.
There we go. You've become a man.
Hello, Quinn baby. I hope you're enjoying your food.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to go through settings and just see.
Go in your little spot. No, go back
Where
in
are your
there.
video settings at?
Go back in there.
Don't you want
I
to
would tell you, but both hands are on child, so
Both hands are on child. You know,
Grow a
and
third
gotta respect
one.
That. That doesn't work like that.
hey yo.
Grow a third what?
Hand.
Child or
Third
hand?
Hand.
Hey, buddy.
I was like, I'm pretty sure this is only first child.
Okay. What the heck, Quinn? Really?
What?
Are
What?
you treating your baby like a chow? Is that what you just
What?
did?
No, I didn't say. Don't worry, buddy.
I was gonna say I heard hey buddy, and
I said, hey, buddy.
I also heard don't worry buddy, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Knuckles. Oh
No,
my
no.
god, it's
Knuckles was now there.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
Don't worry, buddy. Was Sonic.
God.
Oh, little cute mini Quinn.
Basically. Wait, is
He's so much
Mini
bigger
Quinn
now.
on stream?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Mini
He's-
Quinn's
he's-
on stream.
He's about
Must-
twice the size that he was the last time he was on stream.
Must
looks like a
stream
baby.
snipe. Must stream snipe.
Whoa, no way.
What
Surprise,
the
surprise.
hell? A
You'd be,
baby that
sur-
looks like a
you know.
baby?
You'd be amazed to know that it is indeed a baby.
It's a
Wow.
baby.
Who knew?
I'll be right back.
Who knew?
Not me.
Okay. So this whole time I've been going muted in my stream.
Okay.
10 points. But hi everybody, I'm back.
I quit.
But I'll be.
I was talking to my
back.
stream, okay?
Oh, I
Who's
can
that,
also
baby?
talk to you while you talk to your stream.
He's looking at you. That's so cute. Aw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking
Time
right
for
back up
villager
at you
number
the whole
dose.
time. That's so freaking cute. My wife would be melting. She loves babies.
Oh,
Babies
yeah.
are adorable.
Yeah, I set up the boppy next to me, so hopefully I can get him fed and just lay him down next to me and
Aw.
continue on.
That was a job. Watching babies was a job that I picked up in college for extra money. Rather than going and getting a job at a fast food chain, I found a couple families that needed young baby watching, and I'm like, I will do that. Sounds so much
Okay,
better
I'll
than
be
dealing with
back.
customers.
No problem. See you in a little.
Yeah, my wife is in early childhood education, and she works in the same pre-K that he's in.
I just didn't want to be. I love small kids, but I love small kids in like, let's go do arts and like I don't want to be their teacher, and I also like fewer of them. Like I did a lot of babysitting when I was in middle school and high school, and you know, like 4 kids was the max I really wanted to be
Some of the
watching.
classrooms are like only 4 kids.
Yeah,
And
but
they're not like full-on classrooms. It's kind of just advanced childcare, if you will.
yeah, like
Some of
the
immediate
small
pre-K
more.
and some of the school agers you do have to do a little bit of teaching for, but mainly it's just kind of like daycare, if you will.
Yeah,
So
most of the
it's just
jobs were
that.
like daycare that I was looking at, but the issue is daycare doesn't pay anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's typically volunteer. My daycare did pay something, but it only really offered that service for like work study folks, so it wasn't. You couldn't actually earn an actual income.
Well, I'm like, but one of my sister's best friends works in like a daycare / teaching facility, and she still makes next to nothing, and she's been working there for a really, really long time.
Yeah,
just
sadly, daycare and
in
teachers
general
really don't
is-
get the respect
yeah.
they deserve.
Career-wise, working with really young kids, you don't make a lot of money. And not that I want to be like a super rich person, but I want enough money to live comfortably on and not have to worry about finances. At least
That would
not
be
to a
nice.
large extent.
That would be very nice.
Yeah, the lady and I save up what I call oh crap money, so we can kind of dive by with her at that job. And
My wife and I.
my
used to
job is
have
pretty
OCRAP money.
okay, so
My wife and I used to have OCRAP money. We did the same thing. And then oh crap happened.
I'm working on
And then
building the
happened.
crap back
Yes.
up. I'm currently out of crap money.
Once I get a job, and I know Dark was saying that he's had a few promising things. There's a gas station near my house that they know me. Pretty much everyone there knows me. I know the manager, and they've been trying to get me on for a while, but they don't want to hire me straight up for day shift because I haven't worked there. And there's a lot of places that you have to sort of earn your dues before you can be in a day shift position, and I get that. You can't trust people to face the public in that volume of people right away, and that makes sense. Like, you're supposed to be the face of the gas station at that point, or the store, so they don't want untested, unproven people to just be right in front. And that makes sense. I get that a lot. But it was right on my stream time, which was the job that they offered. But because I told them I was going to stop streaming until I got a job, they're like, oh, hey, would you be willing? And so I'm like, I'm pretty sure, like, fingers crossed, that might be. And once I have a job and I'm starting to pay down my credit card and things stabilize, we can start throwing back into oh shit money or savings. Like, that's what I'm hoping. And I know we're saying the SHIT word, and I'm sorry, Katie.
It's
that's-
okay. PG-13 is my goal, and
you said it once, and every PG-13 movie, they get one.
yeah.
Right.
That's fair. They do get one.
That's how
you
Beetlejuice
get a
skirted
yeah
away with it.
you get a couple and it's okay.
All right, all right.
But
You know,
yeah, no,
technically,
I'm
Star Wars was considered PG-13, therefore they could have gotten one F-bomb somewhere in the movie. If that's the case, where would you put it?
ooh, that's a good
I know where I'd put it.
question.
I'd put it right at do it. Right at the beginning of do it. I could imagine the amount of extra that would do. I'd probably give the F-bomb to any of Samuel L. Jackson's lines, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Any
no,
line he had.
giving Samuel L. Jackson the ability to say the F word in Star Wars would have been OP as hell.
Probably the line where he says, that's up for the Senate to decide. The MF and Senate. If I had to put it
Now
somewhere.
I don't. But is it an F bomb or can you make it?
Or an MF
Anything,
bomb.
really.
Or
It's-
MF.
As long as it's any, yeah. It's
They were
considered one
allowed
curse
one
word.
big curse, essentially. So no, I am your father. I might put that there.
Or I am your effing father.
Or F, I am your father.
No, after he says I am your father, when Luke
Pause.
screams, he just screams the F word.
I can see that. I can see that.
First time they meet Jar Jar.
Or maybe when he gets his hand cut off. When he gets his hand cut off, I think the F-bomb could go.
That's fair.
He said Jar Jar.
No, the first time they meet Jar Jar.
Dude, no.
Just one long held out F.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah, either Harrison Ford's getting it or Samuel L. Jackson's getting it in my book.
All noble options.
Noble options indeed.
I
Okay.
forgot. It's baby time, so I forgot to put on the baby music.
Not the So my
I turned on
sister
baby
was that's cute. I had my sister last week. My parents were out of town. And so my youngest sister was staying with me for the week, and she has a sound machine she always uses, and it plays all night long. And
Yo.
I just it's I never want to hear that song again. It's just the I don't know. Was it Brahms lullaby? Or
He's gonna be so annoyed.
it's one of the
About
lullabies.
to hear a crying baby.
Oh no.
No,
Not
every
that
time I
terrible.
feed him, when I feed him at the end before I burp him, he usually cries.
Oh,
Back.
poor baby.
You gotta get the gas out. You do not want to deal with a colicky baby.
Yes, baby.
Or like a trapped gas baby. That's just no fun for
Well,
nobody.
he doesn't normally burp. He's usually pretty good about not letting air in.
Oh.
I've been kind of surprised by that. I even gave him a burp aid to help out. It's like this drop that you put into his formula, and normally that helps him burp, but he'd never even burped with that, and he didn't get colicky either, which was kind of cool.
That's fabulous for you.
Mm,
Congrats on having a good baby.
yeah, he's an unbelievably calm baby, and I love it. He's also
super
obsessed
chill.
with lights.
He's super chill.
I just always love the babies that are really into peekaboo.
Boo.
My favorite game. Surprising the babies with the peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
Screen time I possibly can. Mm. He's just staring. He's looking right at the camera.
Adorable.
Super cute.
He's getting a fat face.
Aww.
Look at all the RGB stuff. I guarantee it. Yeah.
all the pretty lights. Oh, we're almost done with this hallway. I'm so close. Handsome Jack. Oh, I need to do that. I didn't fight the mob with the... Oh, I gotta go find a mob with the pumpkin head on now.
Can you kill it though?
Yeah, that's what the achievement was.
But can you kill it?
I'm just gonna go to a mob spawner.
Ah.
I'm gonna cheese this. I want the achievement. I'm not waiting another full year to get an achievement.
Don't pop the binky out. Let Dad take a drink of his drink.
Trick or treat? What's that one? Get a mob wearing a pumpkin. Get a mob wearing a jack-o'-lantern. Are they not the same thing?
Nope.
Stupid.
It has to be shiny eyes. Jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern.
Stupid
one that's
rules.
torch. So yeah, I killed a zombie that was wearing a pumpkin head, but that is not a jack-o'-lantern.
Isn't the only way to get jack-o'-lanterns now? Didn't they take the... Or they did something to something. Or maybe you can't put cursive binding on them anymore? I don't know. They changed some sort of mechanic with the pumpkin heads in 1.20. It was like on the list of like things you can never get in Minecraft again. So do this before the update. On it was upgrading your netherite stuff, which is definitely something I did. That's what I took my time to do. I did not want to have to mess with the new... So I think I only had diamond armor before the update. And so I was like, maybe for once I should update my armor. Don't have to do the
Okay.
I mean,
smithing template.
I speed runned my armor before the update, but I had to get a smithing template regardless because one of my weapons were not up to date.
Yeah, no, I had to do that too. Well, I think I lost. What was it? I threw my sword into the pit. No, it was my pickaxe into the pit while I was killing Enderman. I just threw it into the end of the void, so I had to get a smithing template later anyway.
Okay, so baby's being chill, so the render distance does not matter, right? Because the server automatically sets it. Same thing with simulation.
Unless you set it lower than the render distance of the server.
Okay, what's it normally set to?
I don't remember what the server's at.
It's fine. If it's above it, it sets it down to it, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let's see.
The server has a cap, so
So I'm trying to see all my settings real quick to see performance. D for chunk update.
Okay, we are so close to getting this villager back home. Is it nighttime or daytime?
Nighttime.
Can we leave it nighttime, please?
Sure.
Yay. Villager, you and me are gonna get you to where you need to go with this bed.
Oh, good burp. Good burp.
Okay. So close.
Good burp.
Finally got a burp out of him.
So close.
When he does burp, man, he burps like a turbo train. Like, it's like,
a turbo train?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that's really loud. And I would think a turbo train would just be really loud, right?
Yeah?
What's a turbo train?
It's a train that's turbo. Okay. Okay, my friend, where did you go? There you are. No, don't. Ah! Daytime. You've ruined it.
What happened?
I can't use the bed strat with the villager. That's okay.
Well,
No.
you're sleeping on it, yeah.
But it's daytime now.
The bed strat is the way.
That's okay. I put him in the boat in the river. We figured it out. Now you're gonna go meet your partner forever.
He's so tired.
Watch your
This room
head.
probably isn't the best room for him because it's bright.
full of all the bright lights.
You could literally put a spotlight on this child and he'll just sleep in it. He's so weird.
With my youngest sister, she could just like sleep through any noise. I mean, we had, you know, 2 teenagers and 2 adults, 3 dogs. Like, we drag her everywhere. Like, she learned how to sleep just anywhere. It was wonderful.
Yeah, his first
Sport
this
games.
Is gonna sound a little. This is gonna sound a little spicy, but his first week home, we like ran the vacuum a lot just to get him used to noise because we don't have any other noise-producing thing in the
Yeah,
house.
no, because we from the get-go were like, okay, we're not trying to make this house quiet, because if the house has to constantly be quiet for the rest of her life, she's never gonna sleep. So we're just like, you know, we're gonna accept dogs barking in the background, people going about their day, you know, she just has to nap with the noise going on. And it was, you know, it worked out wonderful. Now that I spent all that time getting the villagers over here, I don't want to touch them again. I still have work with I should probably be doing with the villagers, but I'm just kind of like, it's too much effort now. I just don't want to even bother. But I need bricks, so we're gonna go fix the industrial area because Rex made it really nice and I kind of destroyed it a little bit.
Katie, just find a lush biome.
No, because I don't want to smelt it either. I want an endless brick supply because this is not going to be a one-time problem. I have plans with bricks. And it's... Yeah. Well, because I want to do like kind of steampunk-esque buildings. And there's a lot of brick in that. Brick and copper.
Are you talking back in your area?
Yeah, in my base.
Okay. I bet you that'd be good.
Yeah. Well, because I started like the small like starter base with like ruined stone castle overgrown vibes, and now I want to go like, because the story for the area was there was like some, like there used to be a castle, medieval sort of buildings and stuff that eventually like fell to the nature around it, and then another more future-ish civilization came across and built steampunk on top of the old castle ruins.
What?
I just like your chime in futuristic.
She needed help. I figured I'd.
As I was fine with my
Okay.
speak.
Nope.
So I'm trying to combine like stone brick castle ruins with an overgrown lush stuff, which is something I really enjoy building, with steampunk, which is something I really think is cool. But I've never built before, so.
Sorry, I've been quiet because I've been counting.
That's
I
fine.
realized I made my square too small.
Okay, fix those. Ooh, I also need emeralds. Luckily, Rex is a gem and has a raid farm.
No pun intended.
Pun totally intended. I'm the punniest person you all know.
Cowards.
I'm so punny.
Tender puns, cowards.
My stream titles are always puns.
I thought you said they weren't always puns.
90% of the time they're puns.
Okay.
Today
You
it's
guys
just a
said that they were
joke.
always puns, and you're like, no, I mean, you know,
Most of the time.
Minecraft,
Well, because today it's a joke. It's why don't mummies take time off?
Why?
They're afraid to unwind.
I think it might be they're always wrapped up.
That too.
Oh, that's good.
Rex, what did you do with all of the emeralds?
Uh-oh.
Wait, is Rex here but not here? Is he like logged in and
No,
watching but
I'm
not-
just talking to the ghost of Rex that built all of this stuff. Oh, 56 emerald blocks. I'm taking half.
By the way, who won the Halloween thing?
I have
We
yet
have
to
not
judge.
decided yet.
I have not judged. They had to be entered in today, and that was the last thing I was going to do on stream, was I was going to go over and see them all.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna stay on until you're done streaming.
Well, and because I posted the criteria, so it was me, Quinn, and I don't know if Rex was able to log on, but I figured we could announce on Halloween the winner of the Halloween contest. But
Fair. So you're waiting until midnight?
I was waiting for all the judges to have a chance to look at it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm assuming
already
Rex
seen
got tired and or had a long day
I saw
at
them
work.
both on day of build.
I wanted to be surprised, so I haven't looked.
Oh, well. Cool.
I like surprises.
Yeah.
That's why I don't often like. I'll watch people build their areas from, like the world map sometimes, just to like, oh cool, it's like obviously a person's base over there and stuff. But unless like they've invited me over because they've made huge progress, I usually don't go snoop, even though I like snooping, because I like to see
I was
like the
gonna say,
big.
Seriously?
I usually
snooping like
I
crazy.
usually hold off. Like I've only been to Sweets and
Holly's base.
Holly's base only a couple times.
The progress over there is
Because
crazy.
yeah, every time I go over, there's a huge amount of progress, and there's like more stuff to see, and it's like really cool to see like the, I don't know, it's like a mini surprise.
Hey.
That's fair.
Okay, all of these emeralds. Now you guys better be selling stone, or else I'm gonna be so sad.
I'm still
Yeah.
selling stone. Oh wait,
What's
we're
up?
talking about villagers.
Villagers,
I'm like,
or no,
wait,
not
wait,
stone, bricks. I need them selling bricks.
What's up, buddy?
What's up,
I
buddy?
need them to be
Hey,
stonemasons
buddy.
selling bricks. Oh, beautiful! Level up.
You gonna
That's
talk?
one of those you played something so long it sort of permeated your brain.
You gonna talk?
Aww.
Yeah, you gonna talk a
Hi,
little?
little baby Quinn.
No, baby Quinn.
You gonna talk a little bit?
This is proving to be an ordeal, but I am going to persist. I'm not going to give up.
Never
Yeah.
gonna
Fight.
give you up, never gonna let you down. You're not alright.
Yeah.
Just watch. Now he's gonna give up. Or-
I'm gonna get annoyed if you keep singing that song, but I'm not gonna give up. Though
Yeah,
I may
they
have to
would.
get off at some point because I'm gonna be tired, but I want to try and make sure I get this done tonight. Maybe. I want to try.
Tired,
You done being
schmired.
talkative. You done being talkative, buddy.
Aww.
I love it when dads call their babies buddy. Like, oh, buddy.
Yeah, buddy's kind of the go-to name.
It's such a soft, like, hey, buddy, how you doing?
He knows it's me when I walk into the room and he's not looking, because the first thing I say is, "Hey, buddy," and he always looks over and smiles.
Aww.
One of my favorite actors actually does that, especially when he plays dads. Is he'll call his co-stars, "Hey bud, how you doing?" Or like, "Hey buddy, is everything okay?" And it's just like this soft thing, and it's just like, "Oh, thank you, I'm doing okay." Stanley
Yeah.
Tucci. I don't know if you guys know Stanley Tucci.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one of his things. He's just, "Hey bud," like he's very dad. Even if he might not be a dad, he's very dad. He acts like a dad.
Aw. I was always partial to Peanut, but that's because I was always called Peanut.
Peanut, I don't know. Peanut seems like,
Ooh, big yawn.
yeah, Peanut seems like really young. Like it's specifically young, where you could call someone buddy at any age.
I call him my little potato sometimes.
Hehehe. See, that's really cute. And again, I would argue that's probably really young because eventually he's gonna grow up to not be a potato.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Then he'll be a sprout.
I'll be a sprout. Hey, sprout.
Well, babies, also just calling them for a little while rolls, because they got all those rolls.
And that's very fair.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
you
sorry
know,
I've made this whole conversation about babies. My apologies.
I
You know
I
what?
am
You
not
have
at
a
all
baby. It's
mad,
okay.
Quinn.
There's
I
no
told you,
madness.
I think babies are adorable and awesome, and you know, one day.
Even if
Oh,
my wife
pinks.
and I never have a baby.
Did you happen to see the SP that I rebuilt?
SP?
Yeah, I rebuilt a Game Boy Advance SP last stream.
Oh no, I didn't.
Ooh.
Yeah, I made it purple.
Ooh, cute.
It is a
I like
it is a atomic purple SP, just like the old Game Boy Colors.
My old Game Boy SP was blue, because my favorite color used to be blue.
No, you
See, I
cannot.
like green, and my SP was green, but it had a couple broken tabs, and when I dropped it, those tabs came apart on the hinge, and it wouldn't close all the way, and it would come apart. So I bought a new shell for it.
Yep. But no, I want to. I'm still in creative because this is more for Halloween. It's a hay maze.
Oh, are
And
you
I-
doing that in the area?
Ish. Oh no, not in that. No. I'm not doing this over there. This is quite a bit larger.
Where are you
It's
doing
not-
it at?
I'm not even done with it. Don't come yet. I'm not done.
Hey friend,
Do
where are you
not-
going?
do
No,
not.
stop it. Stop it. Where are you
But
going?
Katie, I had to fast draw Quinn the other day.
Yeah,
You
That
it
did.
was super cursed.
How did that go?
It was cursed.
Yeah, it's horrible.
No, it wasn't horrible. It was amazing, but it's cursed.
No, Quinn.
No.
I can't live with myself to be looking how I'm
No!
leaving these fast drawings.
No, three
That's the
simple words
daytime.
that will change your perspective on how you do those quick draws. Art is subjective.
It is. Coming from an artist, that is subjective.
Same. Therefore, I can honestly say it was good, but it was cursed.
It was good. And
See,
then they
saying it's
become
cursed does
emo-
not say that it's bad. It's just cursed.
Exactly. Something can be cursed and not bad. Being cursed does not objectively make it bad.
The
Like the Mona
solar
Lisa.
one, I lopsided his eyes so badly.
You did.
I
You
look
did.
at it and I'm just like, oh god.
It's beautiful. I love it. I made it an emote immediately.
And then Mad Fellow, I put some more detail, but still lack of
Oh.
detail.
Agari said that the Mad Fellow one looked like a Muppet.
Brilliant.
Mad Fellow was like, he was like, lol, like, bro, I don't know how to respond to this.
Hi, buddy.
Oh.
And he's like, I don't know what to make of that, but thanks for sharing it. And
Thanks
I
for
was
the
just
creation.
Like, yeah, I was just like, this is, I don't know. The reason I did the fast draw is to to at least improve my speed of drawing, even though I know these are gonna
Darkness.
turn out.
You do not have to yell. It is okay.
Oh, I don't know if I'm yelling.
Sorry.
Yell
it
louder.
It sounded like you were yelling.
I
a
was
little
say
bit.
I didn't.
Scream it.
You sounded normal to me.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I've
I
adjusted.
picked up a lot of exertion from your voice. That could have just been me. I'm sorry.
What?
Hmm? Ignore me. I'm sorry.
Thanks for watching out, making sure you were all good.
Basically.
Okay.
But
Eventually, I will feed you guys, and you can provide more.
See, that just proves that what I'm doing with my cows is not a bad thing.
just because what Katie's doing is inhumane does not mean what you're doing with your cows is not less humane.
Crap.
Yeah.
Yaha.
Yes! 2
It's not
stacks
your
of
fault,
bricks! 2.5 stacks of bricks!
But-
Oh, you guys are my favorite people right now. See, they are people.
But that like me thinking I was yelling, my BPD kicked in and I just went
Oh, I'm
quiet.
sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Huh?
It made me second guess my stuff.
I was just a little concerned.
BPD, borderline personality disorder.
Oh, that's what you call it. Okay.
Hello, lovely friends.
I have a lot of things. I have a lot of issues, but I'm fine.
Glad you're fine.
I'm fine. I just play a game where I destroy a mass of people.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
hey,
that's
when I
right.
have stressful days at work, I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do when I go home? I'm gonna go and play Fortnite so I can just go and, you know,
Shoot things.
shoot things.
Oh, I'm starting Shadow of War tomorrow because the other day I finished Mordor.
Nice.
How is that, by the
Yeah.
way?
What?
It's cool.
The Lord of the
That game's
Rings
cool.
game.
I love them. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan.
I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. I was just, I don't know, skeptical about the game a little bit. I was wondering how it was.
I want them to put Return of the King on PC though.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings is the next thing that I'm gonna try to get my little sister to be a nerd about.
Yes.
She's, you know, loves to be the Harry Potter nerd she is right now, and I'm like, you know what? I went from, actually, I did Harry Potter, and then I did like Percy Jackson, and then like the Maximum Ride books, and then I did Lord of the Rings. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure we could skip a couple steps and just go straight to Lord of the Rings.
Kurt,
I
did you
never
know
got
that
into
they're
Percy
making-
Jackson.
Did you know that they're making a Percy
I'm
Jackson series on Disney Plus?
Yeah, I don't care.
Rick Riard, however the hell you say his name.
Words?
He's involved
Disney
in the
ruins
production of it, and
everything.
it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Disney ruins everything.
I can't say they ruin everything because some of those stuff is pretty good.
Their first
Like,
chance
hate
really
Disney.
was bad. I mean, I know it wasn't Disney, but
Oh,
the
yeah.
the
Well,
first.
the movie was bad. Honestly, I haven't read the books, but my wife
Well-
and my mother have told me that it was bad.
And looking back, like the books were good, but I also read them when I was in 5th grade. And like I've gone back and because they continued, they came out with the first couple when I was in like 5th-ish grade, 4th or 5th. And then, but by the time I was in high school, that's when they were like releasing like the second series and, you know, other things. And the writing just, it was a fun and good young teenager story. But as I got older, it was a lot, the writing wasn't bad. It was just very bland for a more young adult sort of.
That is fair. For me, I'm really interested in watching something close to the original, because I do not have the attention span for books anymore, and my wife desperately wants sort of a palate cleanser from what happened in the movies. Like she desperately wants a do-over.
We'll see. Like we'll see how to do. I just know because I went back. Because I'm somebody who gets really hooked into a series and then we'll go back and like reread them a lot. And when I went back and reread them, I was like, oh, like it's not as good as I remember. Like I was never disappointed going back and reading like some of the Harry Potter books. I was never disappointed going back and reading Lord of the Rings, you know, because they were attended, you know, and even some of the James, there was a couple of different young adult James Patterson books series that I read. But being a more adult author, like the series still aged well, I guess would be the best way to say it, as a more young adult person reading them. And I had never had the same sort of feeling with any of the Percy Jackson or equivalent series.
I mean, that's totally valid. You're allowed to feel those things. Like,
I'm just, you know, stating my, although I think I may try to get, because my younger sister, she's really into, Egyptian stuff in general. Like she wanted to be she may still want to be an Egyptologist. She wanted to go and like she really wants to see the pyramids and she thinks mummies are super fascinating and all of that. And there is a series like Percy Jackson but with Egypt mythology that I read. that I was gonna go back and briefly browse for my dad and be like, yeah, this is appropriate for her to read. Because I don't think he ever read those ones. Because when I was young and reading books, he would always read the series, and he would always, being an adult, he was faster at reading than I was. So he would kind of, you know, scan through them and make sure he didn't have to stop me reading.
Not an automatic thing, let me tell you. Just because your dad or mom are faster, or sometimes doesn't mean they're always. Because my wife, actually no, my wife's mom was faster than her. I think I was faster than my mother reading. Not my dad, but my mom.
I'm faster than my mom, but my dad's on the same level of like nerd enjoys reading sort of that I am. I actually read a couple. He got me into some of the before Disney had it, like Star Wars book series.
Yeah, original Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he made me promise to never do anything, because I think I still have parts of his series that he bought physically. Didn't get from the library. He's like, you can never get rid of these. Like they're no longer in circulation. You can no longer get them. Like Disney pulled them from all of it. So like, if you ever want to get rid of these books, talk to me first. You're not allowed to discard these. So I still have some of those.
And that makes total sense that he was like that, because yeah, Disney did pull them, and I honestly, that's one of my biggest things that I do not like Disney for, is that they pulled all of the original literature that fans and even sponsored artists and writers wrote for Star Wars, because they were
Yeah,
fun.
no, he's a big diehard Star Wars fan. I mean, being he grew up on Star Wars, and so he's a very big fan. He's, you know, very, well, like me, just a very nerdy person in general, and he felt very passionate about what Disney has done with Star Wars.
Let me guess, he got really angry.
Yeah, you know, he was not super stoked.
Not super stoked.
At all. He yeah, no, he was like, the amount of content that they had access to that they could have done some really great stuff with, and he's like, and they just like completely went the wrong direction.
Yep.
I
feel the same, honestly. Yeah. And I didn't read that much of the expanded universe. I just knew that there was a lot. And
yeah, well, I don't think he even read all of it. He just you know, the parts that he did read, he's like, there were options. They had options.
Well, and see, that I played on a I was a big Star Wars fan. Not that big necessarily, but I was on an RP message board where, like forums, we would roleplay in the Star Wars universe, and I played characters. I've been on that website off and on for like the last 20 years or so of my life. So I've been there. And so when that happened, so many people on that site were so angry because they were like into the original writing.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was canon for a very long time.
And then they just sort of ripped it out of there, and it's like, no. So now the story that we're using is actually previous canon, not the new canon. Because it's what a lot of people know, and it's actually, despite the fact I don't know a lot of the EU, it's what we've been using, so it's what I understood. Yeah. Well, he was
really not appreciative of the whole, you know, they just kind of went with like worser stories. And then also, like, I think his biggest pet peeve with the new route of Star Wars was, he was like, you know, it was never a series about like anyone, because he's like, they turn into like anyone could be anything, like, you know, and he's like, well, but it was always about the Skywalkers. Like, he's like, that was kind of like, you can't just be like, well, anyone can, you know, be royalty. It was like, no, like, it was like that was the whole point. And he was really disappointed that they turned it into not about the Skywalkers, more about just, you know,
Oh, he was upset that they didn't make it about Skywalkers?
Yeah, no, he was upset because he, you know, growing up on the movies and all the content, like it was the whole series is about, you
He
know,
probably didn't like any of the video games then.
I was gonna say,
he didn't do any of the video games.
Didn't Rey become a Skywalker at the end? Didn't she work with Luke Skywalker?
Ray was Palpatine.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
but
no,
she
but
decided she wanted
She
to.
quote-unquote became a Skywalker at the end.
But that's kind of like, you know, anyone could be a Skywalker. It's kind of the when something wraps up and it's like, well, anyone can, you know, you can do whatever you want. Like anyone can be important too. And he's like, well, no, the whole point of it was not everyone could be important. So I think that was one of his biggest peeves with it was, you know, having a growing up and being someone who he didn't do video games. He's not a huge video game person. But reading like a lot of the books were all about like the continuation of the Skywalker line, and you know, a lot of all the movies were about, you know, Anakin and then Luke. Like it's all about Skywalkers, and then taking the series in a completely different, you know,
Yeah.
well, you don't have to be a Skywalker to be powerful and make impact. It's like, no, that was the whole point.
Well, to an extent, the Star Wars universe has always had, you don't have to be a Skywalker, but the main story of Star Wars followed the Skywalkers from the very beginning, from prequel trilogy to like the original trilogy. It followed the Skywalkers and their story.
Yeah, no, like
So the shift in the new movies to a completely different person, even if they have some of the older people in there, is kind of jarring. And I do
yeah,
get that.
no, so that was his biggest thing was like the whole series was the story about the Skywalkers. Like they were the main characters, they were the people you followed, like they were the ones doing all the big impact in all of the movies. And then the same thing continued with all the books that were made after the movies were over. And he's like, and they just didn't continue that. And so he was like, when you know, as someone who watched the original films and as they released and all of that, as someone who was a very passionate fan, having, you know, going into like, oh, they're finally reviving it, they're making more, and it's just not at all for him. It was basically like just not the same plot anymore. It was like, okay, well, we're just making movies in the same universe, but we're no longer following any of the original content, you know. To him, it was just a betrayal of all the original content.
A lot of people got wrapped up in Rey being a woman and like getting super into that, and that wasn't the main thing. And I even acknowledged when I first saw the movie, and I said I thought Rey's training went really, really fast, and I thought that they didn't really like show a lot of it. I went back and watched the old movies. They didn't do that with Luke either. So I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what?
No, his biggest peeve, I think, was the, you know, also it was the original movies, it was space cowboys. Like the original Star Wars were based off of cowboy movies, and they turned into it was space cowboys, you know, and it
samurais.
And well,
that was George Lucas's big thing. The Jedi were based off of samurai.
But the genre of the film was
yes.
The idea of the film was, you know, the ships in the battle. It was space cowboys.
Yes.
And it turned into way less like action adventure space cowboy movies in the.
Yeah.
So he was like, you know, the last one that came out, I can't remember which one that was. He's like, they redeemed a little bit because they went back to the original like space cowboys. I think he would have been a lot less frustrated with the rest of the movies if they were more like the last one to have come out.
I believe the genre is called space opera, but I believe that he was trying to go for a space cowboy air, kind of like Firefly did, but using the samurai as sort of a model for the Jedi in general. Like, that's
Well,
what he wanted.
the movies followed a very long period of cowboy films.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why
behind the scenes talking about how he studied samurai and wanted samurai in his movie.
Oh, I guess I've approached it from a different direction. I approached it from the I dabbled in the study of film class, and I'm a history buff, so I took a history of film class. And so the at least according to the film industry, it was following a lot of cowboy and western films, and so it was kind of just like a, at least to the industry wise, it was following a lot of success with cowboy and western movies, and so why not, you know, but in space. It was like a lot of the like you had, he combined the two genres that were very popular at the time, basically.
Yeah.
But I think
Sorry,
no, you're good. I think my dad would have been a lot less mad if they were a lot more, if they stayed true to the, I think his biggest issue was they didn't really stay true to the original genre and to him, and they didn't stay true to the original characters. And so I think that between the two of them, he was very, very dissatisfied with the films in general. I need more villagers, but I don't
They're back.
want to make a whole bunch.
I am gonna go get 2 more ounces of
Ooh,
bottle stuff. So I'll be right back.
go feed the baby. But yeah, I know a lot of information about Star Wars, but I'm not a diehard fan. Like I could give or take the last couple movies. I really didn't care. But I'm just not a, and I've like read through the the wiki fandom online several times. That's just the sort of person I am with my free time. Ooh, I wanted to kill mobs for a little bit. I wanted to see if I can get that achievement. While we wait for the villagers to decide not to upcharge me, I'll do the yes. Hello? Skeletons! I don't think I was standing close enough.
And no,
Yeah, you've been muted.
what the hell?
I was gonna ream you for not saying tapioca.
I did not realize I muted. I have no idea how that happened. I haven't touched my keyboard. Anyway, I was trying to say that my biggest pet peeve about the original or the newer trilogy is that they tried so hard and ended up sort of encapsulating the worst parts of the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy, the stuff that I didn't like about both of them, and mashed them together. And it felt like they were trying way too hard to capture the magic of the original trilogy. The second thing I didn't like, as kind of an addendum, is they were making up planets and aliens when there are literally hundreds of planets in the original freaking canon that they could have used, and they made up Canto Bight. They made up Canto Bight because it didn't originally exist, and that pissed me off because we have planets that have that same vibe, only like darker or dirtier, that have never seen screen time. They've been in games, they've been in books, they've been mentioned. They're still mentioned in TV series and animated series, and they've never seen like the movies. That flusters me and frustrates me because it's like, I have wanted to see these planets on screen. Why don't we get them? Why?
See, I was always, I said this, but you were muted.
Right.
No, you're fine. Nothing.
Back.
Welcome back. Pinks was muted and ranting.
Oh no, I heard it all.
But no, like I was never, and still am, like I know a lot of information about Star Wars. My dad being a huge Star Wars fan and all of that. I have consumed a lot of Star Wars content, but I've never been like a huge, like it's not on the top of my favorite fandoms list, I guess I would say.
Oh,
Um,
Agari and I would say it is for us.
Nice.
But I know a lot of information about it because my dad had me watch all of the movies as a kid, and I was the sort of person, or if I had a question about the fandom or the world building, I would just go to the internet and read through the wiki online for hours. And so I've
Okay.
so I was always I could care less for the new films. I didn't think they were great films, but I wasn't that mad about them. The one that really made me mad was Rogue One.
Oh,
Because-
that story actually existed.
The story existed, but I felt there were so many other stories that we didn't quite know the answers to that I wish they would have made a film about rather than Rogue One, because I'm a very detailed person. I know a lot of information. I'm like, I know how this ends. I went to the movie and I'm like, I don't, this isn't, they're all gonna die, you know? Like, they said this.
I know this. Come on.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, I was like, it's the most unsatisfying story to me because I knew all the information. I'm like, there's so many other stories that, like, we don't know all the details. We don't know how it ends that I wish were told instead.
See, they should have gone the Halo Reach route, right? We all knew that the Halo Reach characters were going to die, but it was a great story.
Was it
Yeah.
Halo Reach or Halo ODST or both?
Reach. ODST, I think, was also another failed raid or whatever the heck.
Actually, kind
Whatever you want to call it,
but I think it was because Nathan Fillion was in it.
ODST had a really good multiplayer.
I didn't really
But
play Halo.
no, Reach was the same deal. All the main characters die. Sorry, spoiler alert, everybody.
Oh no!
Oh no, not something that I assume has been out for a while.
It's like a 30-year-old game.
Yeah, I don't really think that's the spoil. I mean, honestly, if I was
But
gonna
no,
play
it
I
was-
would have played it.
It was a really, really sad story. So yeah, you didn't like Rogue One?
No.
That's that case.
I walked into the
Wow.
film knowing how it would end,
Wow.
so I couldn't get invested to it. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
knowing that I knew the information and how it was set and that I was like, I know exactly. It was like, oh, it's the story of how they get the information for the Death Star, and I'm like, well,
Many
didn't all
Boffins
those
died.
people die? And I was like,
Yep.
didn't they state in the movie that all of the people who tried to get this information to them, they were all dead? There was literally no one to tell the tale. And I'm
Yep.
like, so I walked in, I'm like, okay, so I shouldn't get attached to any of these characters, because no one survived to tell the tale. And
That's
so I
part
was
of the reason. Oh, go ahead.
no, so I had no investment into it, and this was from, and I wasn't, but I wasn't a huge Star Wars, like, I enjoy Star Wars. I don't think it's bad. I enjoy it. It's just not my, if I'm a nerd about stuff, it's probably not Star Wars. But I knew all the information growing up with
the game is world building.
yeah, and so I was just, as somebody who was a kind of fan, but not a huge person about it, I was like, well,
Superman.
I was like, but this is boring.
So, interestingly enough, I actually really liked the prequel trilogy. Not
Yes.
for Jar Jar. I don't like Jar Jar. I still like. To this day, I still don't like Jar Jar. But
I love Jar Jar.
the
Yeah,
thing
Misa
that
liked
the
Jar Jar.
prequel trilogies,
like?
the thing that the prequel movies gave to me was the best world building out of all of those movies. Because not only did we see those planets, we got to see the cultures on those planets, we got to see a lot of games on those planets, we got to see gambling, we got to see different fashions, we got to see
Yep.
like different like weapon styles, so many different things, and I was enamored by the whole thing. The characters were bland, but the freaking settings were amazing. Like, it was very clear that they focused on the world building and that, and less on the character development. Because the writing was not great, but the costumes and just everything else, damn, like. And I loved pod racing. I know a lot of people thought that whole thing was cringe, but I loved the pod racing.
No, it was
I
awesome.
used to,
Freaking cool.
I used to have the pod racing on PS2, like the games.
Oh yeah,
I've got it on my emulator on my phone.
See,
Nice.
the only Star Wars games I did, I played the Lego ones. Because who
Jedi
doesn't
series is good
who
too.
doesn't love a good Lego one? I played one other one, but I can't remember what it was. I think it was on the Wii.
You played
Wait.
Survivor though.
Hold on.
I
Can you
know,
say the
more
Jedi
recently.
series was good? Do you mean like Jedi Knight 1, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi
I
Academy?
know, I only ever played one other. I played the Lego series. I did play Survivor, which was fun. But that was like within the last 6 months.
Knight Academy was so good.
Yeah, it was.
I forgot all about that game. Wow.
The Jedi Knight series, Jedi Knight 1, 2, and 3, Jedi Knight Academy. Then there's KOTOR, KOTOR 2.
Now I really want to. I
and-
want to know which one I played. Okay, I'm hiding in the Nether so I can Google real quick.
Republic was so good.
The crap out of pod racing. That was a lovely game.
I never did pod racing.
Force Unleashed was another big one everybody played.
I played. I watched my brother play Force Unleashed.
That
honestly,
sounds-
after
Right about
a
that game.
point, I didn't play a lot of Star Wars games. After like
Star Killer is that boy. He's got that dog in him.
after Star Wars: The Old Republic, the MMORPG, I stopped playing Star Wars games as much.
Star Wars
I think that was
Wii games.
actually-
Yeah, no, I think I played
Unleashed.
Force Unleashed. I think that's the one I played. I'm
I played
googling
PS4
images.
Battlefront. I remember Battlefront.
Battlefront and Battlefront 2.
Yeah, BF2 is
Battlefront-
way good.
Yeah, Battlefront 2 on the PS2. I maxed out all the badges for every class, so I had all the upgraded gear like immediately. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
That's a
I'll have
lot
to.
of work,
I'll have to. I have all of
Yeah,
our old
I
Wii
did
games, so I'm gonna have to
that,
figure out which one I played.
I did that, and I was like maxed out, so immediately I'd come into the fight already with the super upgraded guns. I grinded the hell out of it.
I love
You
fighting
had
fights
to.
in games that I'm too overpowered for. It's so much fun.
I would general rank in all of the classes.
Oh,
It was
what?
great.
No, I did that for the Harry Potter game that was earlier this year. I spent too
Oh,
much
yeah.
time exploring the world and I leveled up so fast that then like I had to go do these fights and I'm like, they're telling me that I should be like, you know, they'll be level 5 and I'm level 15. I'm like, oh my gosh, I should have been doing quests. I should not have been world exploring.
No, dude, that's the first thing I did. All I did
Yeah.
for like the whole beginning. I didn't even get that little pocket dimension room until like I was like a bajillion.
Well, because as soon I'm completionist. I have a lot of very OCD tendencies in me, and so as soon as I saw that there was different things you could complete on the map, and they gave you like a 0 out of 10, I had to go do all of those. So I stopped everything and went and like completed as much of the map as I could before doing. Every camp I had to have a little check mark next to, every little thing to find. I spent a lot of time leveling up, and then I'm like, I haven't touched quests in a very long time. Maybe I should go. Well, because I got to the point where I was so mad because I had all of Hogsmeade completed except for one chest to find, and I found out the one chest was locked in the beast shop that you had to have unlocked from a main quest, and I was so far away from unlocking that in the main quest. The only reason I was questing for a while was just so I could get the unlocking spell once I realized like that was really important. Then I got that, and then I was off to world exploring.
Yep.
And then I had everything else completed. I'm like, man, I have the main quest so I can get the completion stamp for this area.
Very similar. And what was interesting about playing it,
Wow.
I'm not going to mention the name because, well, there's complicated stuff about that. And yeah.
You just
anyway,
took down 6 ounces. Holy crap.
Go, little baby Quinn.
I love
a lot.
It's a lot.
the broom flying. My dad hated it. I loved it. It was
Dude, the flying
fun.
was so fun.
The broom flying more than the mount flying. My dad loved the mount flying. He got frustrated on a few of the races, so I ended up helping him out a bit.
See, like, I didn't even get to the mount flying for ages.
See,
I was very content
I went down
with
the
everything
botany
else.
route. I got really big into botany in that game.
Ah, yeah.
I could. There was that video that like debuted on TikTok where it shows that guy. He lands in front of like 2 trolls and just drops a ton of plants and then just turns and walks away as they die. That was me.
Well, I've been letting my younger sister play when she comes over and spends time at my house. And yeah, she's super pleased by all the plants. She loves
Dude,
fighting battles with the
it's
plants.
so cool.
She's like,
It's so cool.
this is so cool, and I'm like, I'm glad you enjoy.
And then the only like magic I got into was I was doing all like the hexes and all that stuff, so like it was just a bunch of like peripheral damage I was doing while the plants were doing main damage. I had so much fun doing that, like what was it, cursing enemies and whatnot.
I was just
Baby's
the
talkative. Oh,
I would just get really impatient. Like, you know, I would see something and be like, they want me to go invisible and like maybe stealth this for a little bit. And then I'd be like, I would stealth it for, you know, a little bit. And then I'd be like, you know what? This is boring. we're just gonna
I
go
like
in
the
and
stealth.
strong arm our way through this.
I thought the stealth was fun.
The stealth.
The
Especially
stealth
when
was
that
fun.
quest where you had to like destroy the statues.
But I was impatient.
That was
yeah, no, I
fun,
get
man. I enjoyed that.
I
was like-
never got into the cursing. I roleplayed a little bit, and I roleplayed a goody two shoes Hufflepuff, and never got into the cursing.
Nah, I fully embraced the Slytherin lifestyle.
Yep.
Like, I got money out of people for doing their quests. I should totally get paid for my stupid fetch quests. Like the Gobstone one. Did you know you could like
Yeah.
threaten not to return her stuff and then, you
I
know...
I saw that. I saw people take that option. I'm like, people are more.
Oh yeah, no, at least I did eventually give them back, but she had to pay me first.
Like, people are monsters, man.
That was me.
Oh.
My
Monster-
green screen is
oh,
tweaking out so hard because I turned half my lights off.
Tweet, tweet.
You freaked it out. You should apologize and say, I'm sorry.
I don't know if I've said it to you guys yet. I ended up getting the Elgato Facecam Pro, right?
Gotcha.
Nice.
And it's got the adaptive NVIDIA background removal. So I did it to the color green, to the chroma key green, and then on OBS, I put on the chroma key. So it works really well, but if you're in the middle of streaming and you suddenly turn out half of your lights and you have your Elgato to auto, it will auto adjust. So like the chair around me is blurry now.
Yeah,
I come up perfect.
I
but
haven't
everything
messed
else is
around.
blurry.
Like, I would make the background blurry, but like sometimes it like weirdly blurs out parts of my hair. Like, it's not always perfect. So
Oh,
I
yeah, if your hair's
haven't messed with
poofy at
it.
all, it'll do
It's
it.
poofy and frizzy all the time.
Yeah.
So I just-
yeah, NVIDIA hasn't gotten that smart yet.
Yeah, I just use the standard just face cam.
Okay.
Sometimes with my hair, like sometimes I'll test like, can I blur my background? Okay, a little bit, it'll work. But some
Yeah, I
days I
haven't,
just don't mess with it.
The backdrop behind me is still like broken apart wall because I'm in the basement now, and the area behind me needs to be completely redone. I might just put up like sound dampening wall panels to make it look uniform, and then just go from there.
One day I would love to have a great setup, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to wait until like half a year to get my freaking self out of debt just to be able to actually afford to cut my hair the way I want to have it.
Haircuts
Hey,
do be
no more green
expensive.
screen behind me. That green
Yeah.
screen, I can finally back my chair up and be okay with it.
But that is a very good idea. I've considered grabbing other Elgato accessories, not just the Elgato mic, because I feel like if you buy Elgato, enough Elgato stuff, they'll integrate or maybe like work
They
with
do.
each other.
I had like the face cam.
The
I
Stream
both
Deck loves it.
the Stream Deck works fine. I've had some issues with the face cam, but it's mostly the face cam software. Because like my camera will fritz out. Like I was having issues with it. Like I couldn't have my camera on and stream Fortnite for a while. Like it would make my camera just buzz out. I've also when I moved, because I moved my computer farther away, like it doesn't like outside cords, but the cord is very short. And so I've had some issues like getting it to connect my software and not, or getting it to like to stay connected to my software and not all of a sudden like bug out and drop off because it doesn't like the cord I have.
So Katie,
Yeah.
that initial issue that you were having where it was like bugging out and whatnot, I remember when you were having that, and now that I've got myself the Facecam Pro, when I initially set it up, it did the same thing, right? The second I would start streaming, it would do it.
Yeah.
Well, I looked into it and talked to some of the devs, and there were a couple people that programmed it that allowed me to go to development mode just to see some of the settings that like are kind of like in the background.
Yeah.
I only did it for a second, but I learned that, you know how like on the Elgato stuff, if you hold down Control and then hit the like advanced device settings.
Yeah, the
brings up
Control
more
Alt,
settings,
you can
right?
do the more set. And I don't have the Pro, I
Well-
just have the face cam.
Yeah, it's the same deal.
Oh, okay.
So
I was like,
it's just the
is
software.
it the Pro?
So like under the advanced software options, if you hold down Control and click on it, it brings up something called USB transfer mode. A lot of the times it's set to automatic, and with Windows, it sets it to isochronous, which is not the way that you want the USB transfer to go. The second I switched it to bulk, that problem immediately stopped.
It's
And that's
fixed
what
it
most people have noted.
90% of the time, but it did not fix it 100% of the time. Because I found the same information when I looked it up and sort of found the source of the problem, and it mostly fixed it. But so I don't know if it, you know, it may be conflicting with other things too, but
It can.
it's not. It's given me more headaches than my original cameras were, but I also was using like cheap little no settings and stuff, so I've
Yep.
liked it for the improvement that it's given, but it's also given a lot more headaches than I would have liked.
Yep.
Looking back on when I was looking for a new camera, I may have either waited and saved my money, or potentially gone with another option just because it has not been as user friendly as I would hope from Elgato.
And see, I'm on the opposite spectrum, where I've tried a couple different brands now that were supposed to be, and I'm using air quotes, high quality. Like I tried the Razer Keo initially. I tried the Keo Pro, which was the step up and comparable to the one that I'm using right now, where it was 1080p, 60 frames. And then I've also tried like the newest Logitech just to try it. And so far, the one that's given me the least problems is Elgato.
See, I haven't used anything other than cheap webcams. Like when I originally started streaming, I sunk most of my funds into audio. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, camera is camera. Some people don't even have
Fair
stream on
enough, though.
highest quality, whatever. As long as I have a camera, I'm doing better than you know I could be. So I went
you
from
go
like
down the whole dream route though.
so I went from like a cheap USB camera from Amazon to the face cam. So I haven't tried any other like supposedly marketed as like high quality. I did use like a Logitech, but it was like a cheap starter Logitech webcam. Like, yeah. So, at least that's my experience for anyone listening.
Yeah, I'm on that spectrum where I'm a little dirty fanboy. So everything that is streaming related, my camera, my light, my microphone, and like almost all of my software, including like Stream Deck stuff, that it's all Elgato.
I
And then
do
all of my gaming
really
stuff, so the mouse.
yeah, I do really love Elgato. Like I will also be in the like they make some amazing streaming stuff. However, I have
So then all my
also
gaming.
the webcam has been the one that's given me the most.
Tapioca.
Oh,
No, the webcam has been the one that's given me the most headaches. Yeah. Although one day, you know, if we're going dream setup, I would just go to a
do a dream setup. I would
like
love
an
that so
actual, not a webcam, but like a
much.
Canon
Yeah, hyperfixated.
camera. Would be.
Okay, I'm back.
I
Welcome
finally
back.
got this to fit, but I'm not done with it.
But
Like, I got the ridge to fit. I got everything to be good, and as long as I can lay it out with one layer, I can then make it bigger.
nice.
It took so long.
But
Yeah, all my gaming stuff right now is Razer. So like the
I
mouse,
have
keyboard,
um
mat.
Logitech mouse, a Corsair keyboard.
Logitech mouse.
I have a Blue Yeti mic. My lighting is all what were we just talking about? Elgato.
Yeah, we're talking about brands and stuff.
I was thinking all I was thinking about was, so at work one of the 3D printing brands we use is Elegoo, and I was like, Elegoo's the 3D printers. Who is? I'm like, Elgato. Okay, they're too close, and I had a brain moment where I'm like, am I talking about the right thing? Am I gonna sound stupid?
I mean, I worry that all the time.
Yeah, I have a key light. Night nuggies.
Good night, Nuggies.
Because I had a stream deck, so I'm like, I want everything to function well together. So and there's stuff besides the webcam, which I'm not, it's not been a huge issue, just not as smooth as I would like.
It's a little bit of a headache trying to.
A little bit of a headache.
No, I was talking about the thing I was doing. What were you saying now?
I'm going to go out to my car. I will hope to be getting some grocery shopping done.
Okay.
What would you like?
Yeah. So there's the
There's a
regular.
10 ounce and then there's a 16 ounce.
Yes, big one. Not like full-on monster. Not that big.
I hope.
It's an interesting river, and I'm not sure if I like what I've done, but
And then a monster
it's-
can is big. So
I'm just helping Sweet, so
and then there's a.
well, like I've made the water flow, but like it's choppy in places. But I think I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna fix it. But I think the not smooth water and the sound of it constantly flowing is the vibe I'm going for. It just won't lead me to trying to decorate with lily pads is gonna be an effort. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Nothing too lewd. She's also streaming, so be careful.
I was just trying to sound like a Minecrafter on fire.
That's very fair.
I really.
All right, I'm back, guys.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. What?
Hydrate. Oh no.
Hydrate. Okay, I think I will stop messing with what I'm messing with and go see the Halloweeny builds.
I'll meet you there.
Sweet.
Well, posture check. I got good
Ooh,
posture.
do that.
In an ideal world, and definitely when I have more money, I am going to be updating my lighting and my visuals. Ideally, my visuals first if I'm going to continue using a camera. But as far as my microphone, I enjoy my Elgato. I'd love to have a Stream Deck. I like my Logitech mouse. I do. I really like my Logitech mouse.
I do, yeah. And
I
the
could-
mouse is nice.
And I could get a Logitech keyboard too, but right now I have a Steel Series. It's a little glitchy though, so I prefer to have... Honestly, I think maybe with a PC it would be less glitchy, because right now I'm running on like 6 or 7 more USB sockets than my laptop was built for. So
Yeah.
it's not necessarily great, but it works, and it will work until it dies, and then then I won't get to choose not to stream. I will just not get to stream.
Yeah. I realized I went to the shopping area and not, I mean, right now I'm really content with where my streaming setup is at. I may dabble a little bit. I do have a like Canon, what is it? G40 something camera. The biggest issue is the batteries don't stay, like I may have to switch out batteries. I don't know. I have to look at it a little bit more. It's a little older than like the base level camera that you can set up to film with. But I shall investigate and see if I could just switch to that, and then maybe I have like a second camera, because I don't know if it'll be any better than my face cam or not. But and that's something that I already own most of the equipment for, so it'd be a matter of just like buying a couple cords. But mostly I want to sink money into, I want to paint my office. I would love to, actually I want to paint my whole house, but like the rooms that I really want to paint is my office, my bedroom, and my kitchen, because I have this horrid plum wall that I hate with a passion. I almost didn't want this house because of this stupid plum wall. Yes, I do.
Oh, neat. Okay, cool. Painting would be a really cool
Oh
thing.
yeah, no, I can. It's been both a weird experience and a freeing experience just to be able to like put holes in the wall when I want and like not have to worry about it. Like I was talking with my aunt about like, oh, you know, I was like debating whether or not to hang something. She's like, just try it. I'm like, what? She's like, it's your house. You can put a hole in the wall. I'm like, you're right. I could just like put it up and see if I liked it and not have to worry about like the hole and what would happen.
Coming by and going raw,
yeah, or like, you know, putting a hole and not being able to cover it up right away. I'm like, yeah, I could just like put it up and not, and like I don't have to figure out like how to use command strips. I can just like put a nail in the wall and no one can tell me no. I don't have to ask anybody. So it's been nice, but also like a mind flip from living in apartments for so long of like, wait, I can just decide to be like, oh, this is my place.
I want that sensation. I want a new build to be able to customize and do stuff with, whether I'm a PNG tuber in the future or a cam tuber in the future, I don't know. I'd love to do on cam live, like with webcam. Sorry.
Flash tuber.
I call them cam tubers because VTubers, cam tubers, I don't know.
Anyway. Just be careful with the cam tuber.
I get it. It's fine. But and I would also love to get I would also love to get facial feminization surgery, gender assignment, that type of stuff, because that's also
the top is all lava. Sorry.
It's fine.
Talking about what now?
That's been on my mind. And
look up there.
Because I'm already kind of in credit card debt a bit, but I'm not in as much debt as I could be. Buying a couple of things just for me because I'm kind of in a slump, like a depressive slump because of no streaming. This was also, I wanted to get back and play with you guys because it's been kind of lonely. Like I missed the stream. I missed streaming because I felt like
this is very good, Dark.
Now I feel like I'm drifting.
Yeah, no, I mean, I have been very, not even inconsistent. I've only almost exclusively been doing Monday streams recently. And just because like I love hanging out with everyone on Monday, and I just don't have the time or capacity to stream throughout the rest of the week.
And that's cool. I really like streaming.
I do too. No, like I do too. I just, you know, it's I can make time and have the energy to do it once a week, and if I was thinking about it, I would rather do it with friends than
I wasn't trying to say I like streaming more than you. It's been a significant part of my life when originally I was afraid to do it, and part of me was a little nervous that I was becoming dependent on it, but I really enjoy having a community that I can talk to and share gaming with, and I love that rapport and debate and fun and just chatting. I love that. I may never be big because I don't do all the things that you should do in order to be big. I don't try and imitate the other streamers out there who are big in the hopes that I get bigger. I really like, and it gave my day structure. I had reason to wake up and get these things done because it led me to other things, just like having a job.
See, right now I'm like debating between sleep and streaming, and I've just decided that sleep is pretty important.
Well, yeah,
I already have to wake up. I have a 9 to 5, but
oh yeah.
Do I want sleep or do I want stream? And I will admit, this last week I didn't stream, but I was online a couple times. Because usually if I'm not streaming, I'm not even playing games. but I was gonna stream the City Skylines 2 game that came out, but
Yeah, it did just come out, didn't it?
it came out with some issues. Like, it wasn't really terrible, which, you know, I've come to expect from a lot of game releases recently,
Yeah.
but it wasn't perfect. One, it was giving a lot of people performance issues, and I was afraid of like stream crashing if I tried to stream the game and stream, like, because I could do the game pretty good and it wasn't giving me too many issues. But I was testing the game out, and it's a lot different from the first one, like in good ways, and then it's got some bugs that I played a little bit to try to like figure it out, and I got to the point where I'm like, I don't even sure I can stream this because I still don't quite, either like the game mechanics are weird. I was panicking for a while, so there's a bug that, like, I don't know how many people know many things about City Skylines in general or city builders, but
You know, I have a passing.
the commercial disc, like there's a bug going around that they haven't quite fixed yet, that a lot of the commercial buildings would constantly be displaying a like not enough customers little moodlet,
Interesting.
but they were fine, like, and so I was getting like all these, and so I was like trying to address this issue of like not enough customers and like not realizing that it was a bug. And like ended up like kind of ruining my game, because like, you know, I was using all of this money and all of this cash and stuff, and just not, I was like, oh wait, I didn't realize this was a bug and like not an issue that needed to be fixed in my city.
Yeah.
And so after you know,
You're like,
after a little bit, I was like, I'm not sure I can stream this. It's giving me a lot of frustration. It's a bit of a buggy game. You know, I have every confidence the devs are planning to patch it, because they have been very receptive to the community
Oh yeah.
in the last month. So I'm very confident stuff will be fixed. But I was like, at the moment, it's just not a streamable thing for me.
Skylines has been a very receptive game in general. I
Okay,
appreciate
a
that.
demon but limited space. Yeah, still looks really good.
It's very cool. Both of them are very good.
You noticed Katie from the front. This one's a skull.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that until I stood back and was walking past. I was like, oh, that's like a crushed skull.
No, it's like, and it's like a skull bowl that's like boiling lava out of the top.
Going to the middle too, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then Dark's is just big and colorful, and it's got running lava inside.
Well, it's got
so
so
it
many
looks
different
fancy.
blocks in it too, to give off the different texture. It's both of them are very good.
But now I have to ask the big question, Katie. Dark, because I'm a dum-dum. I think I already see where you've done it. Yeah. I don't have to ask anymore. I found the block that was from the chest that you used. Ow!
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, I see the wood.
Was there an
Can
inside?
I parkour up this?
Can you get
I
in?
can parkour up this.
Are you meant to be able to get in?
I wouldn't recommend going in.
I was saying, it just looks like death, and I'm not in creative mode.
Katie,
I don't
alive.
you can totally parkour up to the top.
I physically don't.
You can
recommend
parkour.
going
Katie can't parkour.
in. Like,
Probably
I
better that you
physically
don't.
don't. I don't recommend you going in. You can if you want, but there's lava, like active lava.
Yeah, no, there's active lava. There doesn't seem like a safe spot to jump, and I'm not sure I can exit either. So I won't.
I am at the top. I have hit the precipice.
Nice.
I'm a zoom in. Quinn, let me screenshot that.
Let me screenshot Quinn, crouch so your name is more hidden, and it just looks like a Gari was on top.
Oh no, his name hides when I click F1.
Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, no, it does. Oh, sweet. So it just looks like a Gari is up there. Post it and tag Agari in it. Thanks, Agari, for admiring my build.
I'll put it in just the picture itself in clips and media.
I cannot land on top of this to save my life, and it's starting to annoy me.
I don't know if I would try.
I keep slipping off the edge. Because there's no way to parkour up to the top. Trust me, I've tried on that one.
I get parkour onto the nose. I'm dancing on the nose. Oh no. I love the cobwebs. They give such an aesthetic, but man, are they really annoying.
Hey, we gave it to him to build with.
Well, we even I've been running into ones that we've placed.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of sad that there's only 2 builds, so probably tomorrow in my free time, I'm gonna take one of these plots and build.
Sweet. Hey Quinn, look what I did first try.
I hate it. Hold on.
And I'm not a parkour genius.
Neither am I. Ah, I got it. We're
That
good.
was what, like 5th try?
That was what, like
No.
5th try?
That was the first try.
Jeez,
Mhm.
so sassy.
Oh, at first I thought that candle floating right there was actually on the plot here from where I was standing. That messed me up for a minute. I was like, that's a big candle. Who did that? And nah.
And if you get the right perspective, it does look like it's on the ground.
Depth perception took a poo-poo.
It is a really big candle. Look at it.
But yeah, I put the screenshot of Quinn at night on top of it in the clips media.
It was Agari. Sorry, but
It was a guy. It wasn't
It was
Quinn.
the guy.
Quinn
Yeah,
was
Agari's on the server. Will not even on the server. It's crazy.
Crazy. Nah, I'm just a living, walking Halloween.
You're always a Halloween.
okay. So with that being said, let us see. Oh, buddy,
Oh no.
here. He's getting tired.
Not the babies.
He always gets fussy when he gets tired. Okay, so Mad chat.
Looks like he ain't the only one getting tired.
Nah, I'm good. I'm staying up till like 3, so
Oh no, I
I'm
have
not
work in the
staying up
morning.
Minecraft that long, but once I'm done
I
with this
have
maze,
so much to do tomorrow.
I am good. Once
But
I'm
I
done
did
with
get
this
to
maze,
unpack new computers today, which it's always
Nice,
fun when I
nice.
get to touch computer stuff at my job.
Wait, new computer stuff for you or new computer stuff for your job?
We're setting up new analytical testing equipment, and so the equipment they each need like their own dedicated computer. And I was put in charge of ordering the computers, and so I bought like new computers and the new monitors and the new keyboards and the new mice, and so it was like it was fun to be doing things that I enjoy doing at work. I mostly enjoy my job, but like that's something that I love versus something that I just like.
Yeah.
So, and there's just something about unpacking that new computer out of the box.
Oh yeah.
And not having to spend my own money to do so.
Exactly. And I wish I wish I had made my own computers before, but I want to have that experience eventually, but I'm kind of excited and nervous at the same time for when that comes, because there's so many ways you could screw your own computer up.
Yeah, I didn't
But
like
don't worry, I fried an entire computer once. Don't worry, it happens.
I've never built my own, and these ones like I didn't build from scratch. I just like researched them and bought the ones that were needed for the specific software requirements. One day.
Pre-built is definitely a recommend.
Well, it's like pre-built business computers, so it's like they don't need graphic cards and stuff. So it just needed to have a certain amount of RAM. And
Exactly.
like
Oh, I upgraded
had to
my
be
RAM.
more
I have
than
32.
the minimum was like an i5 CPU. I just had to make sure it met the minimum requirements and had Windows Professional installed on it versus Windows Home. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be complicated. I've watched my dad do it a few times, and I'm gonna try and get some electric, like some some of those gloves that you wear to not short circuit things before, like when you're touching them. And I'm gonna do way more research for it than I have in the past because I want it to be my permanent PC, or at least a PC that I have for a long time.
I
also
eventually,
want
yeah.
to
Go for it.
invest in a space where I can put soundproofing in because that would be nice.
Yeah, that's why I want to paint my walls, is so then I can put, I have a couple soundproofing panels. Although I guess it really doesn't matter because, like, I mean, I guess it would help with any echo in here.
I mean, it matters
My
as much
mic
as you
was
want it to
like,
I don't live with anybody else. Who cares if I make noise? I no longer share walls. I've assembled furniture in the middle of the night and not had to worry about like anyone living underneath me or like sharing walls. You know,
Dark, I totally caught what you said there.
I didn't catch it.
He said my mic is like $15.
I think my first one was only 30, so don't worry about
Dude,
it.
My first mic was like 10.
The
Like, I
one
got
I'm
it from like a
talking-
resale place.
the one I'm talking on right now, I bought it on Temu.
Oh, nice. No, I did the opposite. I had like a $10 webcam and like a $30 mic. It's my
I
first
don't remember
investment.
where my last microphone
I'm broke
came
as hell. Look, it was either buy this microphone or track down a truck and rob it.
I just know that my dad got it for me because I wanted to be a voice actor so bad, and I still kind of do, but I essentially, it sort of got shelved. And then when I wanted to try, streaming, it came out of the shelf and I hooked it up and it worked fine. But I had been putting a lot of stuff that I wanted on my wish list, and one of those was the Elgato 3-in-1, which is the pop filter, the stabilizer, and the mic. And my wife's father, my father-in-law,
I was like
bought it for
really
Christmas for us.
confused.
Wow. You got that as a gift?
Why?
Yeah,
Wow.
it was nice. It was really
That's
nice.
a really good mic.
And it was at $100 at the time, I believe it was on sale.
Oh,
Black Friday sales got a lot.
lucky.
You know, my key lights were Christmas gifts, and same with my microphone, my Blue Yeti. Thank you, Grandma.
Nah.
Not all the
I've
same
had
Christmas.
I've had to script
Preface that.
and save to get
No.
every piece one by one, and I'm finally there. We're finally there. We got everything we want.
I think it was actually a birthday gift, but it was still a gift. But I'm looking forward to being able to do that again. I want to pay down my credit card debt, and at this point, it's a bit big, and it's gonna take a while. But I think one of the first things I'm gonna do for like self-care and depression things is I'm gonna go out and get the haircut I want to get. Like, I'm gonna get my hair dyed and get the haircut I want to get, because that'll help me feel good. I'm gonna
Hell
get
yeah.
some new clothes, and when I start up my new job, I'm just gonna like wait it out, try to save up money, pay stuff off as quickly as possible, and then just start saving up for stream setup stuff and start scrimping and saving for the oh shit fund again, because that I have almost completely exhausted that fund looking for a job for the last year.
Mine is gone.
We
I
still
still have
some.
a hefty amount, but
We still have some.
I refuse
No,
to touch
I have a little bit of credit cards I gotta pay off, and then I have to build back up my emergency oh crap fund. Because that is what I use to put the down payment on my house.
Yeah, I have a big limit on my credit card, but that is kind of a double-edged sword. Like, on the
Yes.
one end, it's great, but on the other end, it's terrible. It's
Yes.
extremely tempting. Before I didn't have a job, it was very easy to just like put everything on my debit card, not paying attention to my credit card, just let it go. But when I lost my job, I was basically leaning on our savings.
Are you
And
just
when we
like
got-
guarding the road, Dark?
When I realized our savings had gotten to such a low point, that's when I started.
I'm
leaning on
gonna
my
see
credit
if
card.
there's berries anywhere. I need food. My character's at 3 bars.
Oh,
Hey guys.
I can provide that. Hey,
Hey guys.
yeah.
Huh?
He's asleep now.
Yay!
Yeah.
Baby.
No more bones, but you can have food. There's the bone from the steak. I was just waiting
Katie,
for
I
it to
have
get pretty
25
out
bones
so I
on
could
me.
take pictures of the. Hey Dark, would you mind Thank you.
My
I
heart.
have 25 bones.
I wanted
My
to
little
take
heart.
some pictures of the builds.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna, because Rex was also gonna be one of the judges, so we had three judges. I will reach out to Rex and see if
Heard a little baby
Rex
noise.
can take a look at the builds and give the answer, and we will release the winner on Halloween.
Release the winner on Halloween.
But I did want to take pictures of the two. They're very detailed and very amazing, and more than I could have asked for. So I will.
And
I wanted cool
extend-
pictures while it was dark out still.
And it may not be for.
Sorry.
It
No,
may not
I
be
took the
for
pictures.
Oh, I need the light to freaking do this.
It may not be for the event, but I may still extend out people wanting to build in those spots.
Yeah, no, people like, you know, they are free for all
If nothing else, then for fall or for Christmas.
for spooky builds. Well, maybe this time we can do another Christmas one, and maybe we should do a different challenge for Christmas.
Like have a separate area for Christmas.
Yes, but we'll release it, and you know, Quinn, next, start planning now. Halloween is almost over.
Start planning now. Go.
Christmas.
Okay.
That way we could release and give people like a month.
Instead of like 2 weeks.
Yeah. If we have planned far enough ahead of time, maybe. Maybe we can give enough heads up.
Why is it doing that?
Because it's doing it.
Because it's doing it.
For some reason, the video format took a dive, and it's
Ew.
streaming at 540. I don't know why.
No either.
I don't know how to change that. It's not letting me change it anywhere.
Yeah, I gotta check. Because so today we attempted Restream. Which is why I was running a little bit late. And I definitely have noticed, like it said, like it's not supposed to affect stream stuff, but I have had a good amount of dropped frames this stream. So I'm gonna do some Googling and do some research and see if I have to wonder if this was just like a weird internet thing today, or if this is a Restream issue. So I wasn't quite sure I believed that it would put no more extra strain on my computer to have my stream in multiple spots, but you know, that was just my opinion.
So I can't just innately put it to 1080.
Yeah, usually that's something you have to do when you're not actively streaming, I thought.
What?
I already forgot.
I don't know. I had something to say and I've forgotten now.
It's okay.
Oh, no, I was going to end stream, but I don't know how to raid out.
Slash
You don't know how to
raid.
raid out.
Well,
What?
I'm simulcasting. I'm live in several different places. How does this work?
Oh, where are you live?
Oh.
The Restream has me live on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube right now.
Damn.
Kick.
Can I raid out in all places, or can I only do? I don't know how this works at all. I probably should have looked this up before.
I know
That's very
Kick
fair.
has like a kind of a raid system, and so does Twitch. I don't know about the other one.
Yeah, no, well, I've been contemplating for a while, ever since Twitch kind of was like, if you want to stream in multiple places, like, you know, as long as it's not the same content, you can do it. contemplating for
They revised
months to do like a they recently overturned it, which is why I'm trying the streaming in multiple places. But they had earlier this year, like, you can stream on multiple platforms, you just can't be the same content. And so there was a couple different streamers I followed that would like do, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on Twitch, and then like their Friday stream on YouTube, or they like basically they were live in different places throughout the different parts of the week. And I was contemplating doing some of that. But I decided that was too much work.
Good gravy. I may do simulcasting at some point. I just miss streaming in general, and I need to get everything sorted before I even attempt.
Oh, makes
So,
sense. Well, I am
by the
going
way,
to head out.
If you guys look at the map, you can see my
Hey, Sally.
partially completed maze. Please do not come over until it is finished, but yeah, you can get a good gander at it.
Okay.
It was so flippin' hard to get these lines to match up perfectly with the picture.
Well, I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of your week.
No problem.
And happy Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah, back at you.
Bye. Okay, Sally. Did you read the second part of Stream Time? I guess second part of the joke is because they have children to take care of. Maybe. The rest of it was they're afraid to unwind. Although, was it Pinks or Quinn also said, there's a couple other options. I'm not quite sure if because they have children to take care of quite fits the bill. But how are you? Unfortunately, I'm ending stream, so we have we're gonna be heading on out for the night. Be a mummy mommy joke. I see. Unfortunately not. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Glad I was able to catch you right before your Halloween. Hope you enjoy your Halloween. Thank you. Yeah, no, it should be fun. My sister's coming over. I may stream like something spooky. I have a couple like maybe thriller because I'm not a huge spooky person. But my sister's gonna come over and I think we're gonna drink for a little bit and hand out candy. So we'll see if I feel up to streaming afterwards. That may be a bad idea, but yeah. So I wasn't sure how exactly to do this. See, yeah. No, we're gonna let's raid out on Twitch, and then I think Kick also raids out too. I will end the YouTube stream. Adios, YouTube.